All right. I think we're streaming. I think we might be live. Are we live? Test. Testing. We might be. We are. Okay, great. So we're live. We're back at it with the Violet Gauntlet. Now, what we're doing today... My camera just like doesn't want to focus, huh? It is what it is. All right. So what we're doing today is we're going back to the Violet Gauntlet. Wow. All right, we're doing the Violet Gauntlet today, but the reason why we're doing the Violet Gauntlet is because I was wanting to do. It's gonna bug me. But I was wanting to do the. Oh. Continuing my Nuzlocke of Legends Day with Kalos Pokemon only, but I made a little bit of a boo-boo. I gotta deal with that offline. But let me just post this in my thread real quick. If you got nothing to do, what is this? That's not even. Huh, that's not even a link. What am I clicking? I got nothing to clink. There's the right link. All right. Cool, so everything just went dark. My camera's fuzzy. That's great. I'm gonna have to deal with that. Let me use my stuffed animal's tail to wipe it from my gross finger. Is that better? Or is it just me? Just out of focus? I'm just gonna deal with it. Alright, well, I wanted to stream the Legends ZA Nuzlocke a little bit more, but... But I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Enjoy a blurry John while I figure that out too. But I kind of made a boo-boo on my Legends ZA thing. I didn't save. So it is what it is. Ignore these Porygons. This is for Mifa Diop. Mifa Diop, if you're watching, those are for you. I hope you enjoy the conversion video I'll make for you in just a moment. But yeah, so we're gonna be playing against Katie. And I think I have her team here. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay. So she's got an Ursaluna, a low kicks, a Goodra, a Rakuen, Hydrapple, and a Terra Dragon Flygon. So she's not really like a bug trainer anymore. She's kind of like a dragon trainer. And so I got to think like, who should I bring? And you know, right off the bat, I'm not sure that Delphox makes any sense. Like fire is good, but there's no one really weak to fire. Chestnut is a huge wall. So I want to keep Chestnut. Greninja. I just can't. You're so frail. Yep, right. Rockhead, Flare Blitzing, Brave Birding, Talonflame. He'll come. Vivian with the no guard sleep powders. I don't want that 2.5% chance to miss. Come on, camera. You can do it. I know you can. I know you can get in focus. You can focus. I know you can do it, but it's fine. All right, Sylveon. Well, there's a lot of dragons. That might be good. Diancie, making up for the fact that I lost my Mega Diancie in my recent Nuzlocke. You're quad a week to bug, my friend. Florges, Goodra, yeah, okay. So this is the crew we're gonna go with. This is the first time I've actually ever prepped for Katie. If I click the A button, I've usually just been like, yeah, these are the 6 most iconic Pokemon. Let's go against Katie, and then I have like a massive wipe or some type of like something. But all right, is that better at all? It's worse. Okay, well, good thing it's about gameplay, not me, but alright. So let me at least get this off the screen so we can see what's going on. Yeah, so there's the big bad Ursaluna. So he has Facade, which I'm sure he's going to want to do, so we're just going to bulk up first. I don't think I meant to leave the Chestnut, but here we are. As long as we don't crit, I think we're good. I invested only in attack and defense, double edge. That's how much it does. Alright, and then we got the triage boosted Drain Punch and or Horn Leech, depending on who we think that they're gonna use. Okay, so this thing's a tank, dude. Right? Headlong Rush, Double Edge. What are you gonna use now? Double Edge again? Okay, so I think we got this one in the bag for sure. David Abe, I wanted to put a funny twist. Thanks for joining, by the way. Horn Leech should KO them? Yeah, perfect. I wanted to put a funny twist for a challenge gauntlet that you are free to stream once it's done. Everyone has Pokemon to use in any game that is level 100. That sounds like a fun twist. Tell me more. What is it on? Is it on Switch? Is it on Showdown? Is it on... How do I play? Because I'm totally down. Oh, I meant to say no. This is Nuzlocke rules. Goodra. Is this the Hisuian variant? It is not. Okay, so what you have revealed to me so far is you like to use Sunny Day Weather Ball and or Earthquake. So I guess knowing that, yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to get off some damage. We've been hit twice. So Rage Fist is at 150. Yeah, Rage Fist. Oh, so they reveal they're faster. So they're probably going to be using a Weather Ball next. How much does this do? Oh, you're goated. You're goated. Triage Drain Punch. Dude, Chestnut is the best Kalos starter. I don't care what anyone else says. Chestnut is the best Kalos starter. Like, I'm going to prove it in Legends ZA2. He's already coming through big time with me in that run. The shiny Mega Chestnut, unbeatable. Modded Scarlet and Violet via the Blueberry Academy re-entries that you were doing. Well, I mean, if I'm already doing it, then of course I want to do this. Yeah, I'm pumped about that. Are you gonna, is there a potential possibility? Let's see. Is there, David A, before I look at this, is there a potential possibility to make them all double battles? All right, so you have Axe Kick, X Scissor, Throat Chop, and Agility. So I'm not sure I care about any of those. So just punch him in the face. Triage Drain Punch, +1. Stab, not super effective because he's also bug typing. But that's not bad. So what do you use? Axe Kick. Shouldn't do nothing. All right, perfect. Oh, we got the confusion though. That's pretty bad. I think it's fine because we're +1 attack and +1 defense. So I think it's fine. I think we risk at least one. At least one. Okay, so we got lucky. So we've gotten incredibly unlucky during these gauntlets. So getting it, and dude, that's like so much HP I'm getting back. So that's good. That's good news. I think I did the math. You get 50% of your HP restored from Drain Punch and Horn Leech alone. And then the Big Root is additional 30%. So I think that makes it 65%. I could be wrong. Okay, so our evasiveness drops. So you, kind sir, yep, have Dragon Pulse, Fickle Beam, Yawn, and Giga Drain. So that tells me that for sure we should punch it in the face. Because I don't want to get... Ooh, I forgot we're so confused. I'm not going to lie. Rage Fist. So we break through again. This could potentially KO. It's a possibility. Wow. We barely did that. Okay, Dragon Pulse. How much does this do? Oh. And then you have the Shell Bell. Oh, this is not good for me. Okay, so I don't like that. So that did how much damage? Close to 200. Do we think Drain Punch? I think I'm just going to risk the Drain Punch. Do I risk it? What do we Terrasilize into? We could go to Rock. Okay, but who else could potentially get in here? Do we risk the switch? I think we might have to, because who's left? You have Araquanid, which we wouldn't be good against. Anyways, I think you might be done here, buddy. So who can tank this really well? I think it's you, right? Because you can Draining Kiss too with the Big Root. Yeah, I'm obsessed with the Big Root today. Well, unfortunately, I don't know how to turn single battles and double battles in my programs. I don't. Perfectly fine, you know, just single battles, totally fine. I think it always used revamp. I think it's always fun seeing new teams. We come in for free on the Dragon Pulse. Great. Rogue Anesthesia, what's going on? How are you doing? Good to see you again. How did you feel after getting smoked by my Build-A-Bear yesterday? Well, not good. I'm not gonna lie. So Shell Armor I gave you for some reason, so I can't get crit. Although I don't even have Calm Mind. I think I should fix that. But I don't know if you saw it earlier, but the first Pokemon that we KO'd was Katie's Build-A-Bear. And I deeply hoped that would have been your Build-A-Bear from yesterday. But you whooped me bad. It wasn't even close. Okay, so Araquanid, and I just realized I made a mistake. You're not Bug Dark, or Water Dark. Okay, so you have Waterfall, Pounce, Iron Defense, and Lunge. So I think it's okay to stay in potentially and like use a move. We might be faster, so Moonblast might do big damage. I know we don't have that good of like physical bulk, but I think we can like take something, right? Special attack drop doesn't matter. What is that? A speed drop? Okay, so that definitely means that we could stay in. Okay, the sunlight's down, so that's probably why you didn't use Waterfall, if I'm guessing. So I think, so you're both the same power, but we get more HP back with Draining Kiss. I think that's 98%. Oh my goodness, I need to get Calm Mind on you ASAP. What was that, dude? Are you, for some reason, trained in attack? That was pitiful damage. Unless this thing is like super bulky. Did I make a mistake here? No, that's your special attack. Why are you doing pitiful damage? Maybe they're assault vest. Okay, so they might use pounce again. Decisions. All right. So we're gonna use one of my favorite sets I've made for this. This is an extreme case of Sylveon. It is a little bit extreme just because this gauntlet is so hard. Okay, waterfall. So you want to get up me slower than you. And then you want to try to flinch me is what I'm gathering. Oh, dude, but how can that do? I mean, Boom Burst is actually, I mean, obviously way stronger, so it makes sense. Okay. So, I don't know if I'm in a good position or not. If I'm going to be honest. Is this Flygon now? It is, okay. Because I think I'm in Earthquake range, which is like kind of the problem. So, alright, so I think I just need to switch, and it's one of you two. I think it's going to be Vivian. Because they're either going to use Screech or Earthquake, I think. There's no way they use Dragon Claw. If they use Dragon Claw, I think this game is rigged. But let's just see it. Okay. Still Dragon type. I have noticed that this game also has like a way of like changing things on you. Like maybe we get there, but Rika has Landorus, who has shown me 5 total moves. Okay, great. So we get free switch with an Earthquake, and then I'm gonna Sleep Powder you. Screech! I'm gonna double check we have the Focus Sash, but what I really want to do, okay, so I can absolutely stay in and go for at least one Hurricane. As long as I have the Focus Sash. Yeah, okay, so Hurricane, let's see how much this does. Yeah, so they're faster, so that does mean that they do EV train. Okay, so I think we get the free KO then. Alright, perfect. One of my Discord servers loves bug types, and I think he'd be thrilled knowing that Vivian just took out Flygon. My Build-A-Bear is still thirsty for blood, but this might be a longer stream, so maybe a rematch next stream. I want to rematch you, but I want to use the original Rain team I was going to use. Because I don't know if you caught that, but I had a 5 only Pokemon because I had a Bascule Legion that was not Gen 9 OU, but that was not my best outing, but I'll take a rematch for sure at some point. Okay, so Brassius is next. And this is Brassius's team. Brassiai's team. Okay, so this Sudowoodo has never been a problem for me. I guess I could just lead with Chestnut, because there's no reason not to, right? I could gain information potentially. Yeah, Greninja's gonna stay at home. I think Talonflame is good against, yeah, always, yeah. The bug typing, would that be good? Do I have a normal type for these Terra Ghost Poltergeists? I don't. I just have Chestnut. Ooh, that's not a good deal. But maybe Greninja could switch in on that? Do I need to give you a Focus Sash? I don't know. I think I have other switches. Okay, so Rock is not good. Diancie, sorry. Who else is good against... Oh, duh, Delphox. Come on, buddy. Yeah, the Foxman. Okay. And then no one else is... I think Hawlucha might be better than, like, I don't know, Florges, because you were kind of sucking, I'm not gonna lie. But can I get, like, Calm Mind on Florges real quick? Let's check this out. Do you learn Calm Mind? You do, because that was pathetic, I'm not gonna lie, dude. 355 attack, you did, like, nothing. Okay. I don't know why I gave you Shell Armor, but it's done now. But alright. So we're gonna lead off with Chestnut against the Truly Wudo. I like that change. You added Thunderbolt to your money, your Golden Go if your Rain Team gets out of hand. I see. Wise decision. Yeah, that would definitely be Good counter drain team. Okay, so I think I want to take this first opportunity to bulk up because I don't know what they could do, but I don't feel like it could be that bad. And I want to gain more information too. What are you gonna do? Drain punch. The punch of draining. Okay. It's copying me. That's interesting. I did not know he would have that move. I love this move. I wish it was in ZA. But okay, so he's got Drain Punch now. So I think we'll just leave it at one bulk up for now because I don't know if you're going to stay in the entire game. I guess it's the same either way, but we get back to full health. What are you going to do? Drain Punch again? Yeah. Okay. So we're not very frightened. Alright, I had my wife play Legends ZA. She compared it to regular Pokemon. She said it's way better night and day difference. I don't know how I felt about that. Because like, yeah, I'll agree that like it's different, you know, but like I love me some of this. Okay, so this is definitely going to be a Draco drop. He's going to drop an absolute Draco on me if I had to guess. Which is why I didn't want to set up too much. Yeah, so I think it's going to be you then. Yeah. I'm watching this, thought I have a YouTube video to watch as I eat my dinner system. That's so funny because I can't eat without watching a YouTube video either. And welcome. All right, so we got in for free. Yeah, we're gonna use this Boom Burst. You may have seen some moves on here, but let's see. Dang! All right, at first I thought this might be like too overboard, Boom Burst instead of Hyper Voice, but the thing is, this is my 7th attempt. I still haven't really gotten that close to beating everybody. So I was just like, I've been going ham lately. Hyper Voice, not as good in Legends EA. It's not even boosted by Pixelate. Okay, well, all right. So what does this little menace want to do? Sunny Day, close combo. I bet you anything they Sunny Day, and I'm gonna Blood Moon them. I'm gonna blood moon. Yep, I knew it. They do like to do that to get their chlorophyll boost and one-turn solar blades. The Blood Moon, dude. Who expected it? Brassias didn't even know it's coming. Oh man. With the throat spray, like nobody's surviving that. But I can't use it more than one time in a row. Okay, Torterra. Look at this jackwagon. Alright. I bet you used Earthquake. You could use Leaf Seed, which I wouldn't be thrilled about. But I think now is the perfect time to Baton Pass. Like, I don't know if you can convince me otherwise. Alright, do you have Flamethrower? You just have Will-O-Wisp. What was I thinking? So I'm going to be passing a special attack boost. I think it's going to have to be this guy. Earthquake. Okay, so we got in for free. I was thinking it might be a Leech Seed. But good thing I didn't choose Delphox either. Okay, so Hurricane should annihilate you. Right? Okay, perfect. So, good news. So this just leaves the Shiftry next. The Shiftry and the Terra Psychic Trevenant. Is it Terra Psychic or Terra Ghost? I'm confused now because I wanted to... Okay, but this shouldn't matter. Do they have Chlorophyll? I don't know. We're going to find out, but I have the Focus Sash anyways, so a Bug Buzz should do big damage. Okay, so quad effective, it's stab. Alright. System, if you're still watching, Jades from our Discord server probably be huge with... I'm going to chat him right now. Well, we could trade Shiny, would be more fair. Doesn't matter to me. By the way, Leon has 2 KOs in my stream. Thought you'd be fun. Trevenant, yeah. So we have the Focus Sash. So I'm still going for a Bug Buzz because if I remember right, they Terra into the Psychic type. I either have that written for nothing or it's actually true. Yeah, Terra Psychic. Okay. And so I'm not sure if this will KO. We do have a +1 special attack boost from Sylveon with the Baton Pass strat. But we are also Focus Sash. It doesn't matter. All right. I don't know how long I've been deathless before. I don't think I've had a run start off deathless. already. That like this, like I just feel like we're cruising through this. But I mean, hey, let's not get cocky, all right? Let's not get cocky. Okay. Who is the first Pokemon you're gonna try and catch if Pokemon were real? Ooh, man. See now, that's a good question. Hopefully you type up your response too, because I want to hear it, and anybody else who wants to type something up, and I want to know why too, because there's like so many different angles you could take, right? Because one angle could potentially be like you want practicality, because my first thought went to Alakazam because I like to travel, my wife loves traveling, but the thing I like hate about traveling, and which I'm sure like nobody likes, is like the 14-hour plane ride to go to like a different country or something like that. So, but could you imagine just like, hey, Alakazam, I'm feeling Italian tonight, and you just like teleport to Italy? Like, it would just be insane, right? But I'm also thinking like, Charizard would be cool, or any flying type. It doesn't have to be Charizard, but flying types just to like fly, Snorlax probably make a great pillow, a great friend to hang out with. Machamp would be like a good like workout buddy. I love working out, like it would be like dope. I'm not sure if there's like a Pokemon that cooks, but I might like look into that. Right? Maybe Miltank for the sweet udder juice. All right, let's plan for this. Who does Iono have? Let's see. Okay, so the Bellybolt really likes to set up the rain for like the thunder stuff. Yeah, so I think Chestnut is actually really good here because there's a couple of water types. So Talonflame and Vivian, terrible. So this is gonna be the terrible row. You might be good because I'm like thinking about you for like screen support, Yeah, you're not gonna be the best. I don't want to risk it. Something I hate about Kalos is the only ground types are like Zygarde and Diggersby. Like, how does that make any sense? All right, you at least resist stuff, and then geez, who am I gonna take on this Regieleki with? Diancie? Sure. All right. I think I want to start like this and then try to get a special attack boost to Gudra. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Yes, I love that you guys are putting in here your Pokemon B. Yours is the Lottie, so you can fly around them like you do in Oris. That would be sick. That would be sick. Yeah, any flying type Pokemon like that would be like incredible, right? Like, that'd be David Abe. If Pokemon were real, and if you could send your Pokemon real life, my first pick would be Shiny Palma. Shiny Palma, okay. Why is that? Intel, what's going on? Haven't seen you for a minute. Glad you could make it. We're talking about if Pokemon were real, who would you pick? Dude, is that an invisible focus sash? Please say the rain still applies though. You're gonna go for Rain Dance, right? Oh, you guys will probably want to see this. I'm so sorry. I used Boom Burst. He lived on 1 HP, and then he's using Rain Dance. That's my fault. Okay. Yeah, I don't want any shenanigans. I don't want a pleasant surprise. David Abe, have you figured out the Team Tree romhack? That's a good question. Does it start with a Bellybolt too? Okay, so Amphi. So Ampharos, the one who lights up my lighthouse. Meteor Beam, Thunder, Dazzling Gleam. So I don't think... I mean, if I baton passed, yeah, I mean, I guess I'm scared of getting paralyzed, because that's... Okay, perfect, so that's good. I dislike getting paralyzed in regular Pokemon games. I found in Legends Z it doesn't really matter. Same with being asleep, it's just like a aesthetic thing I don't like, but it doesn't like matter. It like definitely matters in this game. Okay, so this Lantern, do you have Scald? You have Scald and Thunder Wave, so it sounds like I'm probably going to get... Dang, you're faster, I got Thunder Waves. Yeah, it just messes my cooldown, right? I can still move? Dang it, dude. What do you mean? Okay, so if I did baton pass, just like hypothetically, who would I baton pass to? Chestnut seems good. I gave you Rockhead. Dang. Who am I facing? This is... Nuts. I think I just have to go for it and just see what they do to me, right? Scald, Rain Boosted. kind of does a lot. I can't get burnt though, which is good. All right, this thing is bulky, but it still goes down. So that's really good. You got to pick Whale Lord. No reason just to pick Whale Lord to bring out in real life. That would be funny. You know what's funny? Intel that you say that. I have a little like anxiety stuffed animal. His name is Finn. This is a good side. But I always joke that he's like Kyogre's son. I know that's probably completely weird. Okay, so you're definitely gonna be using a poison move if I had to guess against Toxtricity, and that's why we have Goodra, and we're gonna be immune to it. Can you make a website that tells you the full teams and the movesets and items? Oh yeah, or a Google document. That would be sick. All right, what is this though? Electro Ball. Why? I have the leftovers probably. Electro Ball. Dude, this is hey David Abe, don't do this with with your ROM hack. This makes no sense to me. Alright, anyways. Dude, I gave him Dynamax Cannon. This is gonna be sick because Dragon Pulse is and you're stuck using that. I mean, I guess it gets okay damage, you know? That's pretty cool. It turned into his signature move. I totally thought we'd hang out. Then I'd enlist in the military with the Wailord. You know? That would be hilarious, honestly. All right. In case they do a switch. Swift, not very effective. Yeah, I think she just like gave up. And we KO. No. It was so delayed on my end. It's probably my fault, not yours. I have no idea what that no was. Okay, so who does she have left? I debated not doing the leftovers to see how long it takes, but it doesn't. Okay, so she has Milotic and Regieleki. Milotic is first. Okay, so Milotic has Scald, Weather Ball, and Rain Dance that they've revealed. And I think I'm just gonna try to rip a Dynamax Cannon while you dance in the rain. Okay. That's fine. I kind of want to try to get Chestnut out. This thing's especially bulky, isn't it? Just because I want to Terra Rock into the Regieleki. I just don't know what move they're going to use first. So let's see if Body Press does anything different. Dragon Pulse. Okay, we're especially bulky too, though. Okay, so I think I'm going to try to take one more Body Press. Just to confirm that they have Dragon Pulse. Because there's Weather Ball. Okay, that would be fine to come in on as well. Yeah, so I think this is going to be the last move. Ooh, perfect. Okay, great. So now we're going to switch to Chestnut. Leftovers coming in clutch. Much better in this game than Legends Z8, by the way. Yeah, so this is going to come in on hopefully another Weather Ball. Dragon Pulse shouldn't do that much. But then we have the Priority Triage Horn Leech to take the KO. Oh man, can you make a website for teams in romhack, David Abe, and their movesets and items and stuff? Definitely will. Thank you, David Abe. Okay, so that did way more damage for a not very effective move, but that's just because, yeah, they do a lot of that. Okay. I'm not going to get that much HP back. And I think... Alright, so here's the plan, right? She's going to send out Regieleki. They're going to Terastallize into the flying type. We are quad weak to flying at the moment, but I want to Terastallize into the rock type. Don't let me forget. So I resist the acrobatics, the Terraflying acrobatics without an item, I believe, that normally they would see the KO on, and I'm going to use Rage Fist, and we have 2 stacks of Rage Fist, so this should be like 150 base power, should be a one-shot, if I remember, if I like thinking about this right. John, you got Twitch chat on your screen too? I don't. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Oh, Real Fluffy. I see. I should look there. Okay. That's why. Thank you, Intel. Okay, that's where I should look. I see. Oh, okay. Maybe Comfy, Spidops, Rel, or Teddy Ursi for Katie. Okay, I like that. Pretty sick. That's Intel. Well, the only thing I was going to do was rework the BBA rematches. Hey, that's like a good thing too. I would love to find a way to do that. All right, acrobatics. This is happening like I said, right? I'll read the comments in a second. Yes, we took nothing from that. I don't even know if that would have killed if we didn't Terastallize. Oh, dude, okay. I mean, it was close, right? Now here's the question. Because he has Thunder Cage and Electro Ball. I don't think we tank those. Is there anyone who could tank them better? Maybe you? How did I train you? An attack, an HP, kind of like Legends EA. Your special defense is 336. Yours is 186. Oh, okay, so I think we just have to switch into Diancie. I'm not sure we tank a Thunder Cage, especially with their ability, like, what is it, Transistor or whatever? Shiny Diancie. Yeah, Electro Ball. Bro. I think I'm screwed. I don't see a way out of this. I don't want to sack Diancie here too. But Goodra, does Goodra potentially survive that? You sure don't. Man, I made a mistake. I don't know what I do now. Because we could go to you and then try to put the light screen. And then worst case scenario, I can try to figure it out. Things just got dicey. The crit. I don't think the crit mattered. I don't, because there's no way we were surviving both of those. I was just hoping if they Thunder Cage, I think I'm screwed. Electro Ball, how much? Okay, so if I put up a light screen and we don't get crit, I live. I'm trying Future Sight because it's decent in ZA. But so that did 200 damage. If we put up a light screen, that does 100 damage. Okay, so this, as long as we don't get crit, we have a way out of this. We just can't get crit is the problem. Dude. That's so messed up. That was 2 crits by this thing. But at least that's the least expendable team member. There's no way you're faster. I think with the light screen now we can do this. If we get crit, I think it's over, unfortunately. I never even thought this guy was like a threat, which is the crazy thing. Thunder Cage, so I can't leave, which is fine. Dude, this thing is critting everybody! What do you mean? How is this possible? That's his 3rd crit! No way, dude! How? Oh man, alright, well let's see how much special defense you and Sylveon have, huh? Alright, 336, again, it's a common number. 296. I guess it's just Goodra? Bro, this is... I'm gonna get cranky, dude. That's terrible. 3 crits just... To be fair, the first crit didn't really matter that much. The second and third crit, dude? Okay, no crit again, right? Please? Please? I would have been safe to with a switch to you this whole time? That's on me. That's on me. Yeah, that feels really bad. Maybe I should just parting shot it into Goodra. Instead of light screen. That would have been... I would have saved everybody. This is the Gauntlet. Oh man, that feels really bad because Chestnut was really good. The grass type starters in like every single one of my runs have just been like really, really solid. And I've just been like careless with them. That's so bad. Let's read these comments. Just clown me. Let's see. Combi, I read that one. Twitch chat. Real Fluffy. I'm sorry for my spelling. I'm not English native. No worries, dude. It's all good. Yeah, the Meowstic, the kitty. I know. Rogue Anesthesia. Oh, jeez. I don't have a PC, only Xbox with DC. I need to start reading these Twitch chats more. Real Fluffy, I'm sorry. Intel, thank you. All right. F's in chat for Meowstic and Chessie. Mifa Diop, if you're here, this is for you. These two for later. All right. Well, let's start planning for Kofu. Short-term memory or something. I can't believe that. So many crits. All right, we lead with Crabominable. Yeah, so, I mean, I want to use Talonflame. I think they're so cool. So, like, we're just going to start with you. I wonder why I put that as steel. But, okay. No electric types. Yeah, Kalos honestly sucks in the Scarlet and Violet decks as far as representation goes. Oh, wow. You know what would be good for this Goodra? Chestnut. Wow. Okay. Maybe we can get some Calm Mind boosts from Florges. That's so many fairy types. We don't need Diancie because they're weak. And then we're going to bring my friend Malamar, the squid. The squid is going to take on Kofu and the Unibrow. Alright. Let's do it, gang. Do you have Eviolite on Porygon 2? I do. I do. I think I do. If I don't, I meant to. Porygon 2 is not legal here, though. I'm making another video for someone. Okay, so this is Rockhead. Flare Blitz is just cooler. Rockhead, Talonflame. And this should one-shot, right? Perfect. Great. Basically Rockhead because I hate recoil. And I want to keep the Focus Sash intact. Are you still crying over my deaths? I know, I'm sorry. I can't believe it either. Blasty, Big Man Blast. Please read your Twitch chat. John... I need to read my Twitch chat more. John, do you have a tip for a comp team? Like and thank you for the 07s. Real Fluffy, are you talking about like VGC team? I just want to clarify real quick. Alright, so U-turn... Florges? I hope I did Terra Grass. Maybe I didn't. That would have been smart. Terra Grass Lead Drains. Okay, so what does this Blastoise have? Big Man Blast, he's got Wave Crash, Iron Defense, and Earthquake. I think he's probably going to use Wave Crash. If he uses Earthquake, I'll be a little bit upset. Kofu look like my great-grandpa? Like 2 versus 2 ranked. Real Fluffy, you know who has a really good idea? He just Iron Defense. You know who has a really good idea for a team is Rogue Anesthesia. Rogue Anesthesia, tell about the team. Okay, so you just use Iron Defense. You're going to use... Oh man, I should have brought Vivian for sleep shenanigans. You're going to use Earthquake, I bet. If I'm a betting man. Right? So I should get a free Twitch? Or Switch. Reading my Twitch chat. Shiny Hawlucha, Shiny Mega Hawlucha, anybody? Earthquake. Okay, so we got in for free, which is good. Now he did Iron Defense. Oh, I could Encore him. Brody. I knew that move was going to come in handy at some point, right? So now he's just going to have to like hopelessly go for Earthquakes. And then I do want to go for just like some endless Brave Birds. And I think that's fine because the only switch he could have is the Hisuian Goodra. So we're just going to go for the Brave Bird. Dude, that does nothing. Okay, so we just got to keep an eye on his... It's just going to be what it is, I guess. You know, the tanky boy. Because I don't know what else to do here. Okay. His Encore does not end, right? He did end his Encore. So we can just re-Encore, right? There's no problem with that? Yeah, dude. This is the most busted move I've ever used. Yeah, alright, great. This is perfect. And Rockhead coming in clutch too. Could you imagine how much I would... Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. This is just unfortunate for you. Alright, great. Let's read the chat. Yeah, okay. I want to hit Master Ball class. Oh, you're talking about Scarlet Violet too. Okay, Real Fluffy, what do you want to know about? VGC regulation IJZ or want to get some help on team building? Yes, I want to get some help in team building. Okay. What's your favorite Pokemon? I love where this is going. Rogue Anesthesia clapped my cheeks yesterday. Alright, so we've got Swanna now. Swanna probably wants to Brave Bird me, I imagine. I didn't bring Diancie, which is kind of unfortunate, but I did bring Goodra. So I think that they have Liquidation and Brave Bird, both of which Goodra resists. And we have leftovers for a way to get some recovery, and we could potentially use Iron Defense if I think it's doing too much. It's doing too much. Well, is the Iron Defense ever going to pay off to anything? because there's special attacking Gudra, special attacking Politoads, and then a critting. What am I gonna do against the Veluza? Ooh, Malamar is a free switch, I think, which is good. But all right, we're gonna blow their face off with the Dynamax Cannon, and it makes sense we're not doing that much damage because I think I should consider an Iron Defense. Well, how much does this do? Okay, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh. Alright, leftover is good. Tips. That's hard. What does tips mean? I have many. Oh, I get it now, but not legendary. I only know on German. Okay. It's like the N from Fletchling. Oh, Talonflame? Are you talking about Talonflame? This Pokemon? That's your favorite? Okay, so what does this thing have? So he has Drizzle, of course. He has Surf and Substitute. I don't want to let him get off like a Substitute for free. Oh man, Grass type would be really nice right now. And it also would have been nice if I maybe would have used an Iron Defense. Okay, so this is fine. So we're slower. And then we can just eliminate the Substitute. Okay. I just wonder how many times he's gonna do that. That's fine. We got a free turn of Leftovers recovery too. Surf. Okay. How much does this do? Dude, this is a bulky boy. Okay. How many turns of rain are left? Does he have the heat rock or the damp rock? No, we don't know. It's too early to tell. Okay, Surf. It's kind of a lot. I think we're risking ourselves to a crit if this doesn't KO. Okay, so it did KO. Great. Yeah, my favorite first is Talonflame. Okay, nice. Talonflame is a good Tailwind user, so use Fluttermane or Chimpower, a speedy Pokemon. I something use the one, it's Green Shiny Dragon type. Oh, Hydreigon, I think. Oh, it can be a no. Hydreigon, I think you're thinking of. With the Terra Steel, yeah. But be careful for Encore Trick Room teams, because the mirror match? Okay, so I think he likes to do this silly strategy where he uses Sandstorm. And then I think he uses like special attacks. Yeah, Flash Cannon and Weather Ball. I'm gonna stay in because we don't take damage and we have a super effective physical body press. I thought I should have Iron Defense earlier. Oh man, Sandstorm, yeah, I knew it. All right, so you can go for Weather Ball or Flash Cannon. And then I think the only other Pokemon after this he has left is the we both have leftovers, is the Veluza. So it honestly would not hurt at all to get up another Iron Defense. And I think this would be a 4-shot anyways. Oh man, I just don't want to get crit. Flash Cannon. Okay, no special defense drop would be great. Okay, so we are faster than his. That's at least the 4th confirmation of that. So they have Aqua Cutter and Psycho Cut. So that's kind of the issue with Psycho Cut, and I think they Terra Psychic, is that right? How much does Body Press do now? I think it's 2 turns away anyways, right? Yeah, okay. Terra Psychic. What are they gonna do? Which is bad. And then they have Aqua Cutter. Yeah, we might be losing another one here, folks. Yeah, I guess we'll just body press and just figure it out in a second. So we definitely need to switch. They're not going to be using a Psycho Cut. I think we just make the initial switch to Malamar and then figure it out. Because I think there's at some point we could try to get like Talonflame in. And they're wearing a Focus Sash. So that could be helpful. Oh man, okay. You can look on Monday what team I'm using because I am not home. What does RDN mean? I'm curious. Yeah, I think this is the only option. And then I have special walls. But you know what would be a good physical wall? Chestnut. R.I.P. Talonflame's gonna hold the focus sash to help it stay alive, totally, and use Tailwind, Flare Blitz, Roost, and Air Slash. And even U-turn if you want pivoting. I also have one with like Pelipper, Tailwind, and Rain as something and a and a fish from Legend Arceus. Oh, Rain is an ability and a... Oh, maybe you're talking about Basque Legion. That was the team I was going to try to use against Rogue Anesthesia. But I got confused somehow, some way. It didn't happen. Okay, so Cycle Cut, we came in for free. Which is great. Sandstorm's over. Didn't really matter to begin with. So I think we just go straight for the Night Slash and just see how much damage it does. There's no way you one-shot. Okay, so you definitely one-shot, or you two-shot now. Okay. So, you're going to use the water move. I don't know if you survive a crit. You survive no matter what, and then we can figure it out. But a U-turn could potentially KO. Watch this thing reveal Aqua Jet after our sash activates. That's fine. Because I just want a U-turn. Because that's going to do more damage than Brave Bird, right? Because, yeah, it's just safer too. In case something weird happens. Okay. So this Focus Sash came in clutch. Real Fluffy, there's a sign for you. Your Talonflame can use U-turn on your team. Hydreigon can hold the Life Orb, yeah, to help it do more damage with the cost of losing some health each round. And can use Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse, Parting Shot, or Knockoff. Oh, they get Parting Shot? I had no idea. In my Unova run, I gave them Mega Launcher for Mega Launcher boosted Dark Pulses and Dragon Pulses. They were pretty good, and they made it to the end. But that was kind of the end of it. It's a fish from Hisui, yeah, basket. Yeah, I clapped John's cheeks with my Build-A-Bear, aka Ursaluna. That's so funny. You totally did too. It was bad. My Hydreigon, something the item that has the item that can only use one ability, but it does more damage. What is? Oh, choice specs maybe. Might get Parting Shot, but I'm not too sure. That's a broken move. I love that move. Okay, so let's go to the boxes and let's see what Larry has. Larry starts with this pig who's holding the weakness policy. And then 2 Intimidate Mons. Yeah, this is kind of a scary team. So I don't know who I want to go against this pig. I mean, I think I have to bring you. Man, this team is not built for greatness. I think I'm going to use Florges instead and try to Calm Mind something. I think you would be good. You're not. I think I need Malamar because of the Weird Ears Future Sight. Talonflame's not coming. Greninja could potentially be a switch in for a Future Sight too, but this just doesn't make you do Terrasilites to the Ghost type. It could. I mean, I'm just saying. All right. So the first thing we want to do. Yeah. All right. We're just not going to think too much about it, and we're just going to fight off against Mr. Larry because I honestly don't know if this is going to work without Chestnut. I'm just going to say it, but we're going to try. Oh, jeez. I just thought I have my Switch with me. Oh, you should always have your Switch with you. If you want, you can join my world. That's funny. All right. Shiny Hawlucha, but I don't have the game. I just grind Showdown. Okay, so I think Close Combat's got a KO, right? And we have a White Herb, and I'm just now realizing it's probably a poor item for this fight, and maybe the Focus Sash would have been better. Yeah. Side note, I'm pumped Hawlucha got a Mega Evolution. I just kind of wish it was an evolution to stay. You know, I just wish it would just always be there. Okay, so for sure we're going to get off a U-turn. Yeah, there's just no reason not to at least do some damage. They're definitely using Brave Bird. I'm thinking that Gudra is the play here, because you're the only one that resists it. Yep. There's no reason to go into anybody else. Alright. Brave Bird, yep. How much does this do? Maybe I should have given you the Rocky Helmet. Hate that. Alright, so you're probably going to do that again. That's kind of a lot more damage than I was hoping. Maybe I should have given you Protect. Yeah, we're going to use Tachyon Cutter then. Brave Bird again. Rocky Helmet would have been good. Oh, we're already at half health, dude. Alright. Alright, so at least this KOs. They don't have close combat, but Braviary does. So I'm finding. They just have Brave Bird and Double Edge that I know of. I bet Braviary comes out though. Because they have close combat. Are we streaming in Monday too? Yeah, are you? I am gonna stream on Monday too. Yeah, totally. Probably Sunday too. So you have close combat. I don't want to get hit. Dang, I don't want to waste your sash yet though. You know what I mean? So I think it would be safe for you. Let's see how much damage you do. This has got to be close combat. Dude, if it's Brave Bird, I'll be so upset. This has to be close combat. The shiny is so good. Close combat. How much does this do? It does 100. 117? So a crit would do plus 60-ish? Dang, we could be dead from a high roll crit. I kind of wanted to encore them. What would encoring them do though? I don't know. It seems like a silly risk. 117 plus about 60, right? Yeah, it'd be 177. So I guess we're not dead to crit. But I guess the reason why I want to do that is to get even more damage off. But if I do close combat, I guess Vivian could come in and figure it out. Alright, we're just going to risk it because I don't know what else to do. So hit me with another close combat. Please don't crit. And if you do, I think I did the calculations really closely that I do survive. Perfect. Okay, so we survived a crit. And then that's -2 defense already. U-turn. This means that our sash on Vivian's going to be useless though if we're just going to keep going for close combats. But I think it is what it is, right? Yeah. We quad resist though. Kind of a lot of damage for quad resisting something, bud. But that's -3 defense now on your special side. So Hurricane, like, there's no way this doesn't KO, right? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. What time am I streaming? I'm gonna start the stream about the same time as this time. Well, I guess a little earlier, about an hour and a half ago tomorrow. I hope that answers the question the best I can, because it seems like you're in a different country or something. Intimidate doesn't matter, which is good. And now we're going to use the much anticipated Sleep Powder. And the only moves that this Pokemon has shown me, which I'm hoping to make good use of if they wake up, is Future Sight and Solar Beam. We quad resist Solar Beam. It doesn't make sense for them to use it. So I hope that they don't. I guess I could have started with that, but that's fine. Okay, so Vivian's showing out. That's 3 KOs? 4 KOs. No switch for Vivian. And one of those KOs was Braviary. Okay, so these little mice. What do these little mice show me that they do? They like to Trailblaze, Swift, and Low Kick. I think we survive all of those. I don't know what my end game is, but I think I want to get in My Friend Malamar. Okay, I don't love that. Alright, so I think yeah, so this is fine, right? And then I think I just want to straight up U-turn, because this is going to be the first guaranteed turn of sleep. Yeah. And then we're going to go with Malamar. Contrary, close combating, drain punching Malamar. I changed superpower for close combat. Just because I wanted both the defense boosts. Maybe you can try to find Crispin and Lacey because I severely want to see their teams. Close combat KOs and we get the defense boost. Rogue Anesthesia. I will not end this stream until we fight both Crispin and Lacey. How about that? Sorry, I am back. My Twitch broke. No worries. It happened. Did you already say when you're going to stream tomorrow? Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm going to start streaming tomorrow an hour and a half ago, if that makes sense. So whatever time it is now, an hour and a half ago, tomorrow. That's my goal. That's like the time I aim to stream every time, just so you're aware. All right, so this Snorlax is going to Terrasilize into the Stellar type. They have Facade. I learned that the hard way when I tried to burn him. He also has Metronome and Supercell Slam I know of. I hope we do big damage because they're not physically the bulkiest. But if anything, I just really hope they don't Metronome and get like some stray bug move and crit. Is the Christian still fighting on the workforce? That sounds pretty bleak when I say it out loud. Facade. It's Terra boosted, but we're +2 defense. 110. Wow, that did a lot of damage, honestly. But just gonna close Clizzy. I wish close combat was better in Legends EA. Yeah, that's my goat. You're my goat, Pokemon John. Rogue Anesthesia, you're my goat. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's fun streaming. I'm enjoying it because I love playing Pokemon, but sometimes it's like not fun doing it by yourself. So it's fun streaming it and having fun with people who join. So thanks for joining. I appreciate it. And I do like, I miss this style. I haven't played this style of Pokemon in like a week. I know that's like not that long, but Legends EA has been consuming my life and it's so much fun. And I can't wait to get back at it, honestly. All right, so next, I hit B because I'm so used to sprinting in ZA. Oh, dude, the double battle. Rhyme time. Okay, so Rhymathan starts with Ninetales and Basculegion Male. So Basculegion Male, I'm not sure if they have adaptability or if they have Real Fluffy. This is your Basculegion, isn't it? Read your chat. Oh, what did I not answer? Was it the stream time? Was that what it was, Real Fluffy? Which one did I not answer? I thought I answered that one. I'm sorry. An hour and a half tomorrow. An hour and a half ago tomorrow. I love Rhymes. Her team is my favorite gym leader. It is. It is. You know, the one thing I am disappointed about though is like how you get all these boosts. I didn't like that. I wasn't a fan, if I must say. Okay, so Ninetales has Energy Ball. Yeah, this Greninja has Battle Bond. I like that. So, you know, Malamar might actually be a good lead, right? And then I kind of want to like put Protect on somebody and maybe just put Protect on you. I'm willing to bet. Oh wait, I'm not gonna need Ice Beam, am I? Oh, Noivern on Greninja. So if I maybe U-turn? Maybe I get rid of U-turn for Protect. Yeah, because I want to start with this good. Oh man, for some reason my Greninja is Adamant natured. I need to change that real quick. I want them to be Modest natured. Hold please. All right, so that's the team, and we have a Modest Mint on this bad boy. All right, Rhyme time. You ready? I am not. All right. The fish. No, I mean, what time what time am I streaming tomorrow? So tomorrow I'll be streaming. I'll start my stream an hour and a half ago today, but tomorrow, you know? So for me, that's like 1 o'clock. It's 2:30 right now. I'm gonna start 1 o'clock tomorrow. Hopefully that helps. Real Fluffy. Okay. So the strategy here is, yeah, I think I just have to Night Slash Basculegion because I know they have Phantom Force. I don't want them vanishing. And then Greninja's going to Protect because I think that Ninetales might see a KO with Energy Ball into him. Shiny Black Greninja. It's pretty sick. Read on your clock. What does it say? So right now it's 2:30. I'm going to start at 1 p.m. It's 2:30 p.m. I'm going to start at 1 p.m. Wave Crash. Is that adaptability? That felt like so much. That was a lot of damage. I think that might be adaptability Bastion. They only get 2 for what? Okay, so what does this Trevenant have? Because I don't want to like just carelessly toss my Malamar, my friend. He has Woodhammer. Woodhammer could definitely KO me. Honestly, either one. Okay, so that doesn't make this easy. So you resist grass, Vivian, you do. And so does Goodra, so we're just gonna pull the double switch. I really wanted to use like Water Shuriken into Ninetales, but my concern is that if Trevenant uses Woodhammer on Greninja, I'm cooked. For me, it's 22:30. Okay, I'm gonna start at 2100 your time, real fluffy. I'll probably will not be there tomorrow, but Monday will be there. Yeah, no problem. Join whenever you can. It's even cool that you're joining right now. Okay, Burning Jealousy, straight into my Vivian. Dude. X-Scissor. Dang, I didn't even know they had all these moves. Alright, hold please. You're revealing some new stuff to me. It is like fun, like learning, I guess, what these people have. That was X-Scissor. Okay. Trevenant. I should have known. You probably get that in ZA too, don't you? Alright, so Burning Jealousy is probably going to happen again. I don't know if Vivian is faster. Check summary. Yeah. How did I don't know if you're faster, so I think I just have to hard switch. Someone who's going to take a Burning Jealousy quite well. And you might get Poltergeist too. Dang, dude, this is not good. You don't even have Protect. Bro. Fortis, I guess, is going to have to try to come save me. I must say, I'm off to an awful start. Maybe Goodra can do something against Trevenant. I had a really hard time team building for a Kalos because the Kalos representation is terrible. Okay, so that's at least good for Fortis. Phantom Force, this guy. And then I missed my Tachyon Cutter. Dude, that could not have been a worse turn. And the worst part about Phantom Force, it hits through Protect. Alright, so do I just let it happen? Do I just let it hit me? Do we think Greninja can tank 2 not very effective attacks? I do, actually. And I guess now I don't want to lose the speed tie though. You know what I mean? Alright, we're betting all the marbles on Greninja's bulk. Why did she got a Ninetales? You know, I just played Ghost of Yotai. I don't know if anyone... How much does this do to Greninja? Okay, so that's good. And in Ghost of Yotai... Okay, so we're safe then. There was like this evil party called Ninetales, and they were like ghost-like, hiding in the winds and stuff like that. Dude, that did not mean. But I think that's why Ninetales is like sometimes considered like a ghost, you know? But yeah, that's my best guess. Okay, so I think Water Shuriken's gonna give us the KO now on that range. I think that Trevenant goes for Woodhammer on me, so we're gonna Protect. I think that Ninetales goes for Energy Ball, so I Protect. And then we're gonna Tachyon Cutter Trevenant, and we're gonna see what this does. So hopefully Greninja's baiting kills from both of them. Okay. Energy Ball, that's 1. Woodhammer, okay, that's 2. Oh, dude, you're just like not doing it for me right now. I can't risk the double Protect, which is kind of crazy to even try to go for. But if we had a way to guarantee double Protect, it would be perfect because Water Shuriken definitely KOs the Ninetales. But amazingly, I don't think I survived an Energy Ball, which is terrible too. But amazingly, I got rid of U-turn and flip turn. So, who could tank a Woodhammer? I think you could tank both. I really do. And then we could Encore Ninetales if it comes down to it. Yeah, so the Quick Claw. The Quick Claw proc. Even better reason for not going for it. You know, if Goodra outsped Trevenant, I probably would have went for it. It's a good thing I invested in our HP instead. One hammer. Okay, so this should do not much. It does quite a bit. Sweet. Burning Jealousy. Why wouldn't you use Energy Ball again? Okay, so at least we get rid of this problem, right? I'm wondering if Ninetales has like a psychic move that she might see a KO on Hawlucha with. I should put Protect on more Pokemon in double battles going forward. I think there's only like one more, but this is incredibly difficult. Anyone that want to hunt shinies on Monday 1:30 ago with me? Hunt shinies. Kudos to shiny hunters. Okay, so you probably see some type of an electric type move KO on me. I think it might be best to U-turn off of you. You might use Burning Jealousy again. I'm going to Dynamax Cannon Toxtricity as well to get as much damage as possible. You're probably going for an electric move and a fire move. I think you're both special attackers. Florges has incredible special defense. It could also be a poison move though, but it wouldn't make too much sense. Overdrive. So this guy has Overdrive and Discharge, and sometimes likes to use Discharge over Overdrive and paralyze his ally. Dang. Alright. So they could go for the same thing. Does Toxtricity have a poison move? They have Sludge Wave. I think I'm gonna have to Terastallize. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to Terastallize. I'm gonna go for a Calm Mind. Because I bet he goes for Sludge Wave now, because maybe he sees the KO. And, you know, this Ninetales, oh man, we're going to get super effective damage from Burning Jealousy. But I don't see a way out. I don't see another way out. Oh, man. Ninetales can learn a Psychic Attack. Yeah, I was worried about that Psychic Attack, honestly. Honestly, this Ninetales is like just a menace. An Energy Ball. Okay. Perfect. Discharge. See, he likes to just KO his own opponent. Paralyzed Ninetales. No, not my Florges. Not me. But why go for Discharge when you have Overdrive? I think it's this. Bro. How does he not KOing this thing? I can't believe that. Okay, but at least your special defense is up. You're probably using a fire move now. I Terastallize for nothing. Shucks, man. It's just like shucks everywhere. You know that? And I think I'm just gonna have to use a Giga Drain. You're attacking first regardless. Man, this is not going well. Shadow Ball you have. Okay, no special defense drop. Perfect. Discharge. Why are you doing this to your teammate, dude? Hey, whatever. You do you. Dynamax Cannon surely takes you out. This sucks. I could have gotten a free switch into Greninja. But I didn't know he was going to use Discharge. Well, it wouldn't have been a free switch, actually. Greninja would have had to take a Discharge. What am I talking about? Okay. Sorry, I'm slacking on comments. Give me a second. What's the next gen again? The next gen is Gen 7. So, Incineroar, Rowlet, Decidueye, Primarina. Okay, and Houndstone. Okay, so... Oh, I already knew you had Shadow Ball. Okay, so you have Air Slash, Boom Burst, and Dark Pulse. And then you have Poltergeist. I'm gonna have to make a sack. I just don't see a way around not sacking anybody. So I think just the best option. if somehow I don't, if I live, you know, I'm just gonna Giga Drain. And we might get poltergeisted, but I don't have, dude, look at my team. Yeah, I just have to go for it. I just have to. Let's see what happens. In a perfect world, Noivern uses Boom Burst for some odd reason. and then they target down Florges, and I get to keep my Suing Gudra. Worst case scenario is Florges stays alive. Dragon Pulse, okay. So as long as you don't get hit with a Poltergeist. Poltergeist? No, not the Gudra! No! Attack Florges! Florges is the menace. No! Can you do that? All right. This is wild. Okay. I think now I'm gonna go for a Draining Kiss on Noivern. And I think you're in Fire Wrath range. It hits both targets. It has a chance to flinch both of you. Just imagine Battle Bond Greninja could have been active from the start. I just couldn't work it in. I couldn't do it. Yeah, the Battle Bond on the last Pokemon. Boom Burst? Thank goodness we survived that, dude. I was a little... Of course you get fully paralyzed, dude. Like, I should have given you Triage or something. I don't know. But Ice Beam should surely KO now. F's in chat for the goodest boy. That's sad. Okay, did I know you had Dragon Pulse? I didn't know you had Dragon Pulse. We just now revealed that. Okay. It's interesting. The Vern, Dragon Pulse. Alright. So this is the next one. Let me read the chats real quick. This is very cinematic. It was, wasn't it? I only know the German name. I am sorry that I can't tell you. It's okay. Can you do Mimikyu on your next turn? Absolutely, yeah. Mimikyu is definitely going to be a part of my next, the next run. There's no way I wouldn't use Mimikyu. Ghost and Fairy, 3 immunities? Like, sign me up. No, Gudra. Ugh, I know, it's just a sad day, dude. It all started with Chestnut. Okay, so let's play him against Tulip then, huh? Well, first, I know it's blocking it, but I'm putting Gudra away. See ya, buddy. At least that was our only death. Okay, so she leads with Florgist. With only Fairy moves. I think the problem is I need a physical attacker. And the only physical attackers I have are Hawlucha and Talonflame. So I guess Talonflame is going to come in. And I think I'm going to give Talonflame the Assault Vest for this. Because I would rather have them a little bit more better special defense and take a couple more hits than just one hit. And I think the Assault Vest might accomplish that. Because it looks like Florges has resisted hits against us. Which is good news. Okay. Ah, man, you know who'd be good against Milotic? Chestnut. Milotic has competitive. That's something to be aware of. Superior, who's my... Okay, so Greninja needs to be in for potentially Future Sight, Psyshocks, and then the stupid Espathra, the Lumina Crash, it's taken like 3 or 4 of my runs. Ah, man, Meowstic would be good here. I don't know if I should risk Sylveon or Delphox. Delphox has a good resistance, though. Better than Hawlucha. We have to admit that. And then Vivian, Diancie, and Sylveon. I think we're just going to roll with this party. And I think I'm satisfied. Let's do this, everybody. Gotta take out the laundry, be back in a bit. Yeah, no problem. Take your time. I did laundry today, too. Oh man. Goodra would be a great pivot against fairy types. Man, the bulky one, the Goodra and Chestnut would have been great to have. I just don't know if we get past the Elite Four with the team now. Okay, so Gorgeous, you only have, if I remember correctly, you only have fairy moves, which means it's like free Flare Blitz City. Okay, perfect. We got the burn. It's unnecessary. Moonblast. Okay, we have the Assault Vest on. So we take it really well, actually. And potentially can come in and take another fairy move if we need to for some reason. Okay, so then we're going to use Brave Bird just in case they switch into Milotic to resist it, but they don't, so we get the free KO. Okay. Good news. So is Milotic superior? So Milotic has to be coming out now, right? Yeah. So now we're going to use a U-turn because they're either going to be using Surf or Scald. I don't know why they have both. I mean, Surf is obviously stronger, but I don't have a water resist besides Greninja, and I need you later. Do I want to use you now? Because if you go in, then it's Alluring Voice. Oh, dude, I have Protect instead of U-turn. What was I thinking? No way. Okay, so I can bring in my own Gorgeous then. I think that solves it. Okay. Scald. Alright. Hopefully that doesn't burn me. Come on, man. Alright, I guess it's fair. It doesn't matter too much because we're a special attacker, but we're gonna use Giga Drain. Surely we survive another one. Surf now after you burn. Okay, that did about 100, a little over 100. With the Big Root and Giga Drain healing us, I think we survive a crit for sure, and we can take the KO. I don't have any other play if we don't, so. We did not survive the crit, if it crit. Alright. Okay. Good news. Alright, now there's either Superior, Meowstic, or Gardevoir. Hope Superior. Okay, great. So, they only have Grass moves and Swords Dance. So hopefully they use a Swords Dance because we're going to switch to Talonflame. And I just don't think that there's any way that they outspeed us, and I don't think that there's any way that Seed Bomb. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't matter. It's quad resisted. Superior is way faster than I think always. Because I thought Talonflame was fast. Where's Real Fluffy at? What's your favorite Pokemon speed stat at? And they survived? Oh, we got the burn! No way! Okay, Real Fluffy, this is why Talonflame's your favorite Pokemon, huh? Wait, did that not KO them? Oh, it did. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking. But sweet. I was so confident we one-shot. The Swords Dance did make me a little bit nervous, though. What would they have done, though? Seed Bomb again? Okay, so... you have Future Sight, Aura Sphere. We have the Assault Vest. I think I have half a mind to try to Flare Blitz you and just see what happens. Because I bet you use Future Sight. Ooh. They do, though. Alright, so... I just can't mess up this endgame. Because... I bet... We should take the KO. Let's start with that. Okay, because this is going to bring in Meowstic. And surely we outspeed Meowstic, right? But what we want to do against Meowstic is go for U-turn, the super effective U-turn, and go into Greninja. That's the plan. Come on, we should outspeed you. All right, perfect. Okay, great. So this should be Psyshock now because that's the highest damaging move. It could be Shadow Ball too. I don't know how to feel if it was. Let's see. Psy Shock. Come on, we got to be immune to it. Perfect. All right, so we're doing pretty good. They have good matchup in the Psychic types, I guess. And then the Future Sight attack also came. I'll be honest, I forgot about it, but that's kind of why I wanted Greninja in the first place. Okay, so Fiery Wrath, great. Now the only thing left is going to be the Terra Psychic Espathra. And they're really scary because they have Speed Boost and Lumina Crash. We get our Battle Bond boost, so I think this guarantees we're going to outspeed Espathra. And then we have Fiery Wrath, it's Stab, it's super effective. I think the Battle Bond just like solidifies that we do this Deathless. Great. I needed an easy battle after Rhyme, after Larry, after losing Chestnut, after making some bad decisions. I mean, I guess when I play it back in my head, I know how I could have done it better, but that's okay. It should be Terra Psychic, right? Yeah. And then we should outspeed in one shot. Yeah, we outspeed. It's Stab. It's super effective. Alright. Perfect. So let's start planning for the next one. Okay, so it's really scary these last two Pokemon. Abomasnow likes to come out with the Icy Rock and has the ability Snow Warning. So that way there's 8 more turns of snow. And then that gives to Titan Slush Rush for 8 full turns. Terra Ground, Earthquakes, and Ice Spinners. It's like incredible coverage. It's like all the offense of Mamoswine, but like half the defensive struggle, right? Because they lose the Ice type. So it's extremely threatening. But, I mean, we got to get there, I guess, before... But it's just a lot to plan for, because I don't think Greninja can do anything. You know, maybe you can come in on an Ice Spinner and then Water Shuriken. I guess you could do something. But let's see. Alolan Ninetales is the lead. Do I have any Steel anything? Oh, my Goodra. Great. I mean, Talonflame is decent, I suppose. Just seeing some errors. Your Ice Bug. I think I want to lead with this guy and use Overheat Eject Pack strategies. I kind of want to keep Will-O-Wisp, but maybe not for this fight. I don't see it coming in handy ever. So I think the best option would be to change Will-O-Wisp, at least for this fight, on Delphox for Fire Blast. Blast of Fire. Okay. And then the Dragon Altaria answer. Man, dude, I just don't know. Frostmoth. I guess screw it. We're just going to say screw it. Alright, we ball. Let's get this started. I'll get this out of the way in just a second. We're just going to say screw it, we ball. We don't have that many Pokemon left for this. I hope I brought Vivian or Hawlucha for an Earthquake immunity. Maybe I should have taken 2 extra seconds just to make sure that. Pokemon John, we got a bot. Yeah, we do have a bot, don't we? How do I get rid of that? Chat. There's the first time chat. Loving Fighter. How do I get rid of you? I'll deal with it later. Alright, so Delphox, we're gonna use the Fire Blast. We don't KO? Bro, how do you not? That shouldn't do much. Really? Dude. I can't believe that. That's so messed up. Oh. The stupid freeze on an Ice Beam, dude. I mean, is Fire Blast or Overheat either of the moves that like get me out of here? Overheat's not. It's Flare Blitz. Is it Flamethrower? Should I lose Flamethrower? Is it like what, a 30% chance otherwise? Dude, this is awful. I thought out. Maybe it was because of Fire Blast. Maybe I shouldn't even considered using another move. Maybe it was luck. Maybe it was Maybelline. Okay. That was ridiculous. Yeah, who's next? Okay, Altaria. So you have Draco Meteor and Cotton Guard. If I'm a bet man, you're gonna use Draco Meteor. So we're gonna eject Pector. I think Floor Cannon might actually just KO. That's it? Dude, who are you? That's so little damage. Okay, so hopefully we have a fairy type. I gotta make sure we have a flying type for this Titan later. Right? We have Vivian, okay, and Talonflame, okay. So you're gonna be using Draco. You're gonna drop a Draco. Or Cotton Guard. Either one's fine. Okay, you drop a Draco. I like that. I think I'm slower. I think you're gonna go for Cotton Guard. You use Weather Ball. Dang it. That did nothing. What do you mean that did that little? How? Okay. That was crazy. And Weather Ball. Everybody had Weather Ball, now I can't find it. Okay, here we go. So that's good to know that you have Weather Ball, I guess. Doesn't really benefit you. But now it's the Moth, the Frost Moth. Okay, so what does the Moth have? I think they have that one... I think they have the scales. What is that? Scales ability? Freeze Dry, Dazzling Gleam, Bug Buzz, though. It doesn't really sound like they can do much against me. I'm gonna start off with the little Kiss. Ooh, we're faster. Okay. So we're back to full, which is good. Ice Spinner. Okay. Kind of a lot. Am I stuck draining Kissing now? Or can I potentially KO with the Moonblast now? Alright, so that's good news. Ice Spinner. There's 2 Pokemon with that move. Okay, so I think you know all your attacks. So Cinccino or Abomasnow? I bet it's Cinccino because they like to save the Abomasnow. This is preferred, honestly, over anything else. I've only ever seen Scary Face from you. I think I'm gonna Draining Kiss in case you have like something like Wood Hammer, so that way I'm at full health for it. Or close to. That's what I'm nervous about. If you Blizzard, it's fine. That's a lot of HP back. Scary Face. Okay, so they love doing that. And then I'm gonna Drain Kiss again, because I might be slower than you now. You're gonna Protect? Why? What does this gain you? You're stalling out your own... your own snow. You want this for your Titan. I should have Calm Minded there. That would have been sick. Alright, Ice Spinner. So it is physical. So it does about 180. So the crit does about 270. Do we get back to 270? We do. So we live the crit. Okay. So the question is... I'm a bit nervous to pull this off, but I want to. Okay, so the plan is... What if I switched into Greninja on a resisted Ice Spinner, and then we could knock them out with a Fiery Wrath to get our Battle Bond boost, to then Water Shuriken the Titan. I think I'm going to go for it. That's what I'm going for. Nobody talk me out of it. Let's see what happens. Just go for Protect. Do me a favor and go for Protect. You go for Mist. What is this? Why? Okay, Fiery Wrath? It's KOs, right? Okay. That was wild. I don't understand that at all. So we get the Battle Bond boost. That's what's happening. Because you like to do the Scary Face to reduce our speed, and then you're going to mist it away? I don't know. But anyways, okay. So the Titan... Oh, Cinccino. Dang it, I forgot about the Cinccino. Let's see what they do. And to stall out the snow. I should have done this on the last turn. Endeavor. So I'm definitely faster, and I think we want to use Fiery Wrath because it's our stronger move, and it has a chance to flinch. We don't want to get Endeavor. Okay. I wonder if I knew they had Endeavor. I did. Okay. Alright. So far, so good. This is going to be the Terra... Intel Neo, thank you for the bot thing. I don't know how to remove them. Okay, so you're going to Terra Ground. And I think I'm going to try to learn how to get out of the bot too now. Twitch chat. FaceTime chat. Oh, there it is. Block. I got it. I revisited it. Thank you, Intel. Okay, so Terra Grounds to Titan Water Shuriken. We get at least 4 hits. Oh no! This... Okay, we got a crit. No! No, I thought this would do so much more! And we only got 4 hits! Earthquake, does this one-shot? Please don't one-shot. Please don't one-shot. Okay. Oh my goodness. Do you have Ice Shard? I just want to see. Alright, you don't. That was wild, dude. This is wild work. Wow, okay. So good thing Greninja's getting Technician for Water Shurikens then, huh? When they Mega Evolve? I also thought about Technician boosted flip turns, which I think I'm gonna do now. But all right, so we got 8 gym badges, kind of, because we didn't do any Team Star members, but we're just gonna keep this thing going. All right, Rika. Sweet, this is her team. Mudsdale. Okay. So, oh, the close combat though. Yeah, close combat Ironhead. That's kind of a. They don't have stamina, I've realized. Yeah, this Landorus has sheer force, I think, and they revealed that they have Sandsear Storm on top of everything else. This outraging, earthquaking, sandveiling Garchomp is kind of a problem. This the Great Tusk is kind of a jackwagon. Iron Treads with Cork Drive and Supercell Slam doesn't make sense, but the only thing that's easy is this Terra Psychic Clodsire will not stop Trailblazing. And I think they have Water Absorb, but I'm uncertain. So I guess I'm going to go to my box and see who's good. So Greninja's good against ground, I guess. I think Hawlucha should be there because you're at least immune to ground type moves. And there's no special attackers here. So Floor just sucks, but also an Outrage. I need one of you guys for an Outrage. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna use Florges. I think Delphox can be in the box instead of Hawlucha. Yeah, and I think what I want to do is I want to start with like Greninja to bait out a close combat against Hawlucha, and then encore them. Ooh, I'm gonna flip turn. Yeah, alright. So this is the strategy here. Does Greninja learn flip turn? Aqua Jet? Upper hand? I'll be a little bit sad if there's no flip turn. Really? It's a TM though, right? That's like sad if you don't learn flip turn. Bro, you don't learn flip turn? But you can learn U-turn. Isn't like the same thing, but one's bug type and one's water type? But that'll be fine. We'll go back to U-turn on you. Why did I do that? I just traded the loaded dice. Okay. Alright, so we need the loaded dice back. Just because of Water Shuriken's priority stuff, but I think how I want to start with this, I think I want to plan just like a little bit. I missed it already. I mean, planning is kind of for chumps. right? Do we want this white herb? I don't think you survive anything even if you have a white herb, so I think I'm gonna give you the focus sash instead, buddy. I'm sorry. Okay. And I think also on you, because there's no... Yeah, no reason not to. We have 3 focus sashes. Alright, Kalos is going the distance. Alright, let's do this. That's funny. I like how Intel Neo chatted me on the Twitch chat to make sure I look at it. You're a real one. I appreciate you. Okay. Okay, so the plan is we got this Mudsdale. I'm going to remove this so we can all see, I guess. So we got this Mudsdale. I think it's going to be used in close combat. I hope that's what I'm baiting. And now that I'm realizing it, it makes no sense for how Lucha have the focus sash when I'm immediately going to break it by bringing them in on a resisted close combat. I don't know, but that's fine. Alright, so we'll see how much this does first. Okay, so that did about 100. So we always survive at least one more. It kind of sucks we're going to be using our Ongor shenanigans against Mudsdale, but I don't really see another way through this thing. Right? Close combat, yeah. So now the question is, like, now what? Right? Because I could U-turn again into Florges and start setting something up. I could, like, start setting something up with Malamar, which I think I'm talking myself into. How much damage does this do? Yeah, I don't think Brave Bird would have KO'd, and we definitely would have been risking a crit or a high roll. A crit and or high roll. So close combat, you at least resist it. Yeah, I mean, how much is this gonna do? Please say you have one more turn of this. Please say you have one more turn. Who's faster between Florges? Oh, you don't. You do, I mean. Alright. Oh, you withdrew? Clodsire, you sneaky son of a gun. So now my Giga Drain does nothing. Alright, you haven't... The only thing that this has revealed to me is Trailblaze. Yeah, well... We'll see what happens. I figured that Giga Drain is just as strong as... Or Draining Kiss is just as strong as Giga Drain, because Draining Kiss at least gets stab on it, and then we get 98% of the damage dealt restored as HP. I don't know who's faster, but I bet they go for a Trailblaze. I don't know if they're a physical attack or a special attack first. I didn't want to use Calm Mind. Okay, so we're faster. We're going to do pitiful damage. Great, should have went for Moonblast, but at least we're on full HP for whatever they're going to use. Trailblaze, yeah, they love this stuff. I just don't know what they're going to use, though. So we'll Moonblast, do something. Trailblaze again. So now it's getting kind of like the point where it's like, okay, they're double their speed. I think they might use like a poison move. We don't resist. Nobody I have like resists a poison move. I mean, you could, but I'm kind of like wanting to save you. But it... Maybe I should have done this earlier. Let's see what you got, Vivian. Poison Jab, yeah. And of course they get the poison. So 98 down to 61. So if we're confident we take the KO, we could at least do that. Okay. So we got the KO then. And it's good to know that you have like an attacking mood other than Trailblaze. Alright, so we're dead to poison for sure now. Great Tusk. What do you think the Tusk is going to go for? He's only ever revealed close combat. I don't want to stay in. I feel like you're just going to go for close combat, you know? Like there's... It could be random move though, you know? Alright. At least we resist this with Talonflame. What's it gonna be? Rock Slide. So thank goodness for our Focus Sash. So both the elephants have Rock Slide. That's good to know. Alright, so... I don't think I want to sack Talonflame just yet. But... Alright, we're going to U-turn. For some minimal damage, and then I have no idea what there's probably a random move right now, but it could be a Rock Slide as well, right? So I think I'm going to go to Malamar and just try to get like something going. So we should be neutral to whatever they're going to hit. Hopefully it's Rock Slide again. Is that the best case scenario? We're going to have to make a sack. Because if they use close combat, I think I'm smoked. This is not looking good for me right now, chat. I'm just gonna try this, I guess. Close combat. Yeah, I have more fairy types, so honestly, if Florges goes down, like we can just use Sylveon, who I prefer anyways. Earthquake. Yeah, this is what I figured would happen. That's okay. Alright, so... Maybe I should have ran Surf instead of Water Shuriken. But I think I'm gonna have to just like hope and pray that... I know this thing has terrible special defense. Okay, so I think we're actually safe now. We get a Battle Bomb boost. Okay, we got a crit. Alright, cool. I want to keep Vivian alive if I can. The Sleep Powder stuff could like get me out of a couple good like tough binds, I think. Greninja's Battle Bond ability has to pull through for me. I still have Sylveon as a fairy type. I still have Delphox as a fire type. I still have Hawlucha and Vivian as flying types. So I think like I could potentially do this. Now Mudsdale is backed out. I just have to. I don't see any other way out of this because I bet they're going for close combat. All right. That's good news. All right, so there's still Landorus though. And Garchomp, and Iron Treads. But honestly, I think I might be able to one-shot all three of them. And it only took Florges' blood to do it. Because I think that Iron Treads has pretty poor special defense, just like their Paradox counterpart, right? Yeah, so Loaded Dice guarantees at least 4 hits. We only need 3. Great, and now it's just Garchomp and Landorus, and because of our speed boost, we outspeed and we have Ice Beam, which is quite effective. I don't see us not KOing. Great. And then it's on to Poppy, I guess. Poppy has stolen 2 or 3 of my runs, I know that. Yeah. Castle's stolen 1. Keemstar, Fire Leader, Mela stole 1. I think Vita stole 1. Yeah. Alright. GG's, Rika, but I don't think there's anything else you can do. Right? Ice Beam broken in ZA, Ice Beam broken in the regular games. Okay. So that was not the cleanest. We had a sacrifice. Okay, so we cannot bring Sylveon to this fight. That's for sure. Steady. Dang it, dude. Okay, Okay, so I could try to punish this Copperajah because they love protecting. I'm gonna call them real quick and start planning. Poppy's got a team though, you know? And this, the third Gudra, the second Hisuian variant. Alright, looking at my boxes. GG's. F's in chat for Forges. See you later. Alright, so I really want to try setting up against this Copperajah, but who should do it? I have two fairy types. Does Talonflame learn Swords Dance? I'm gonna check. They have agility for setup, bulk up. Oh, they do have Swords Dance. Ooh, I can use that instead of Tailwind. Okay. Ooh, I think I actually want to lead with Hawlucha and Encore the Protect and then set up... Yeah. And then I could... Does Hawlucha learn Swords Dance? You learn Drain Punch? You do learn Swords Dance. Alright. Actually, I just forgot U-Turn. I think I want to forget Brave Bird. Because I can always relearn it. But U-Turn, I'm not going to use Brave Bird at all. Turn of U. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. I mean, the hope is we can Encore them into Protect, huh? So I think... I don't know what I start with. Should I start with the Encore? Because the worst case scenario is I Encore them into an Iron Head. You know, but I've noticed they love using... I'm going to use Swords Dance and try to punish that Protect. Now they don't go for the Protect, dude. Come on. Every other time I faced off against Poppy, they start off with a Protect, and then they want to start with a Supercell Slam instead. Bro, my plan is foiled. Why does every elephant know Supercell Slam? Alright. So, I guess we're just in a close combat then. I would have been livid if they would have went for Protect. Okay, so note to self, you can't do it against anyone that's weak to Iron Head or Supercell Slam in the future. But I think otherwise, unless they see the kill, you know? Gudra. Okay, so I don't foresee this being an issue at all. We hit the Swords Dance, and the close combat is just gonna crush him. Perfect. Registeel and Orthworm I'm kind of like concerned. I don't know if we KO or not. I think the problem is if like I don't go for it, right? Because Registeel has Steel Beam, which they're probably gonna Superpower, Hammer Arm, and Hard Press. I'm just not sure there's like... I think we just go for it. We have our double attack. I think we normally do at least half with close combat. Perfect. Okay. So this honestly just might be a Swords Dance, which would feel really easy. Scizor. So this is the problem. So I don't know if they have Bullet Punch. Nobody has ever had any type of priority, but I don't want to find out now, you know, that they have Bullet Punch by losing the Hawlucha. Yeah, the shiny Delphox looks so good. Metal Claw. So I potentially could have stayed in. That did a lot of damage. You probably have Technician, if I had to guess, based on that amount of damage. And then you use Metal Claw. Okay. So I'm pretty sure we're faster. And I'm pretty sure that Fire Blast just erases you. Yeah. Okay. So, I think that's like the biggest threat. Still, there's Orthworm. Yeah, so Orthworm's not going to do much here. Perfect. Okay, so the last Pokemon is going to be Tinkaton. Man, I know they're fast. I don't know how fast they are. Yeah. It scares me. So they're at 94. Delphox has a speed stat of 134. Okay. So just in case, though, I'm going to use Overheat. So I have the Eject Pack. So it's pretty much guaranteed, I think, that we outspeed. And I'm going to use Overheat, which normally has like a huge drawback that lowers your special attack output by half. So we're in the Eject Pack, so that way when our special attack gets lower, we can just pivot out. So I don't know what attack they're going to be going for, but I think we might just KO. Okay. So they have Bulldoze, Skitters. I think they're going to be using Bulldoze. So good thing we're doing this, because I think we would have lost Delphox. I'm kind of surprised we didn't KO though. Did I EV train you right? No, I didn't. What am I doing, dude? Minus special attack? That's why you did so. Who else did you do a little damage to? Oh yeah, then Altaria. You did pitiful damage. So we come in for free on the Bulldoze, and then we can Flare Blitz. Okay, we can fix that. What was I thinking? Alright, so that was the easiest hobby fight I think I've ever had. And next is Hassel, who has claimed a victory because of his stupid double teaming Dragalge and the fact that everybody either knows Draco Meteor or Outrage. It's insanity, honestly. But he starts with a Hydrapple, which means that potentially this could be a Greninja sweep. I'm just gonna change this Delphox stuff real quick because I can't believe that. Type. I think it's the Kelpsy Berry I'm looking for. Isn't it? To reduce the attack EVs? Yeah. This will potentially trigger Friendship, but what can you do? Okay. And then Calcium. And then I think I want the Timid Mint. No, I want the Modest Mint. Yeah, just damage output, damage output, damage output. Alright, let me just make sure no one else has poor EVs. Attack. Why? Oh yeah. Okay, that's fine. Why does Malamar have special attack EVs? What am I doing with my life? Okay. So Malamar 2, I need to get rid of special attack. I guess I'll erase this so we can see what's going on, but I can't believe that. What am I doing? Well, you want to have the Adamant Hint. Friends, Malamar. And then special attack. 5, 6. Yep. And then give him the Protein. No, more than that. Okay. And then now's the time to bring a fairy. I think. Did I invest like fully? Yeah, I did. Okay. In your special defense. Okay, so who's not good against dragons? I mean, oh, I do want to lead with you though. You're pretty frail. Yeah, so bringing all the fairy types we can against Hassel. That was a misclick. Happens to the best of us. Alright, so let's go get Hassel. And I think the game plan, I'll pull up the team one more time, but I think the game plan is I'm going to try to start with Greninja, and I think I'm going to change my item. I might give him the choice specs, because tell me, or I might give him the expert belt, you know, because if I start with an Ice Beam, right, Hydrapple should go down, Noivern should, every single one of them should go down. But Baxcalibur likes to Terastallize. You know what? I think I've never used a choice specs in this gauntlet, and I think I'm gonna pull it out now. Choice specs Greninja. And then, because I bet he goes for Outrage after that. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so while I'm talking to Hassel, yeah, the choice specs would go really hard into Hydra to every single person, and then when Baxcalibur comes out, I did forfeit the ability to U-turn for some chip damage. And then I can go into Sylveon on an Outrage. He has Iron Head. We'll just have to worry about it when we get there. Right? Alright. We're pretty much going to be having like 2 choice specs if you think about it. Because we're going to get the Battle Bond boost. Alright, good. So we got the knockout. I think Delphox, man. I should have... I don't know, actually. Because I don't... Maybe Baxcalibur has Earthquake too? Because my plan right now is to just Ice Beam his entire team. I wish Haxorus had a shiny Haxorus, or Hassel had a shiny Haxorus. David Abe, if you're still here, I hope your ROM hack includes some shiny Pokemon. The crit I think was completely unnecessary, but good job. But I'm all over the place. But I guess I think that Baxcalibur, whenever they come out, they're going to Terrasilize into the Ice type. I am going to make the switch into Sylveon on an Outrage potentially, and then I think that's when I'm going to use my Terrasalization into the Steel type, because I know they have Iron Head, and that would do not very effective damage to us. And I want to get off like a Vacuum Wave just for some damage, or I could potentially just switch into Delphox on an Iron Head. I don't know. But I guess every Dragon team is pretty easy if you have Ice Beam, right? Unless they Terrasilize into the Ice type. Yeah. I think Noivern's... We haven't seen Noivern out yet, right? Oh, we have. Probably just thinking, I guess. Okay, so first step... Such a cool Pokemon, honestly, I think. Okay, so first step, what is your Terrasalization? Steel. Alright. First step is to switch into Sylveon. You're going to Terrasilize to the Ice type. And then now this is just where things get really tricky. Because I only know that they have Outrage and Iron Head. I don't know what other moves they could have. Potentially Ice Shard for priority, but I haven't seen any priority moves in this Gauntlet. I'm thinking Earthquake just like makes sense. You know, this is a strong, powerful move. But I don't know. Let's see. Outrage. Okay, so that's step 1. I don't want to get Iron Headed because I think Alright, we're gonna Vacuum Wave though. We're gonna Terrasilize into the Steel type. So that way we're gonna resist the incoming Iron Head, but we also have the priority Vacuum Wave. I do want to see how much it does, because if it does over half, I think I'm just going to take the KO with Sylveon. Okay, it did. But it's some chip. Iron Head. Yep, I knew it. Okay, so now I have Vivian. I don't think they're going to Outrage. I mean, if they do, like, they have a Focus Sash, but I bet you have Earthquake, right? You do have Earthquake. I knew it. It just makes sense. Things that make sense, right? Alright, so Sleep Powder now. We're faster. So this is our first guaranteed turn of Sleep. I think they have Ice Spinner. I don't think they've revealed they have an Ice move, but their 4th move has to be an Ice move, right? But at least we can... So that's our first guaranteed turn of Sleep. So with good... We could confuse them. Yeah, we could potentially confuse them. That would be best. Okay. He woke up. And he used Outrage. And our Focus Sash keeps us. Interesting they didn't go for an Ice move, right? That's like super effective damage. But yeah, we'll just finish with a Bug Buzz. this chat. I have a friend in my Discord chat that always like loves bug types. Like, 'cause I will only use bug types, and I've been like chatting him every time Vivian gets a KO. And I just said, also took out Hassel's Baxcalibur. This thing's a menace. Dude, this thing is crazy. Okay, so unfortunately though, I'm not sure how to get past this next option, this next portion. That's the amount of information that I have for Gita's team. Because I've only ever like made it there once, and it was like a complete, like, just, what do you call it? Like a slaughter fest. And yeah, so it's a double battle too. So I need to think about who I'm gonna bring to this. So as I'm looking at my box, does anyone know any ground type moves for this Glamora? Like, does Hawlucha learn any ground type moves? Because I could start with like that. Dig. Do I see myself using Brave Bird? Because I could use Talonflame on the other side and Brave Bird the Oblivion out of him. Yeah, so I guess I'll use Dig. Just because I don't know what to expect. Okay, and then should I have anybody with Protect? I need a fighting type. Yeah. Somebody against a dark type, rock type. Does a fire type do me any good? A fire type doesn't do me any good unless it's Flare Blitzing Talonflame. And I think I'm gonna keep Sylveon safe and use Hawlucha. Okay. And then choice specs. I need a ghost type move. Does anybody have a ghost type move for this Terra Stellar Hoopa? Oh wait. That one, a bug type move. I think I'm gonna give Greninja the Expert Belt, because in case he's out there, he can use U-turn. Oh, for all the marbles here, man, I gotta lock in. Okay. Lots of focus sashes. Alright. Let's ball. I don't know how this is gonna... Oh man, I don't know how this is gonna go, but alright. It's not without a reason my ace, he says. The Vivian fan. The love is justified. Alright. So we actually have like a fairly full team. We have like more than a full team right now. We have like 7-8 Pokemon, which I think might be like the second best we've ever been. Okay, so I want a Brave Bird Slitherwing that's quad effective, and I'm digging the Glamora because I don't know what else to do. I'm hoping that maybe they target that, but I feel like also I might get Power Gem. This is gonna trigger Toxic Debris, I think I'm just now realizing, which might be poor. Meteor Beam. I hope you don't have a White Herb or a Power Herb. You don't. Okay, so I want to write that down real quick. And then Iron Moth comes out. That's crazy. So Meteor Beam is also on Iono's Pantheon. Yeah. Interesting tech. Okay, so Iron Moth is out now. Why did Iron Moth come out? So I guess I'm just going to Brave Bird the Moth then. Right? No Focus Ashes. Okay, they have an invisible Focus Ash. That's a one-shot. Yeah, I didn't think that part through. The Toxic Debris isn't the best, but it's doable. You also have Meteor Beam? What is this? But you don't... I don't understand this. Why do you have why does everybody have Meteor Beams but nobody has a Power Herb? David Abe, if you're listening, fix this. Make it difficult. I want to cry sometimes. Yeah, so I guess we don't have an option then but to take you out. Right? No, wait. Yeah, I think so. And then do you have close combat? You do. Okay, so I think we're like the two tiny birds are just like gonna take care of everything. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I think the potential misplay I have going on now is that there's gonna be 2 Pokemon coming out at the same time as like a free switch in, and one of them's gonna be a Terra Stellar Hoopa Unbound. And I'm not so sure how I feel about that. Rogue Anesthesia, you're back. The run is still alive, believe it or not. Yeah, so this is not the best part. And Elandris. Okay, so I really did not play my cards right. But the quad effective U-turn is going to happen. Should I double pivot? and just say screw it, we ball? All right, let's just hope that we take out this Hoopa Unbound, and that way it's only the Landorus left. Right? Yeah, Terra Stellar Hoopa Unbound. And welcome back. I hope your laundry went well. Okay, U-turn. Yep. Wow, the one shot, the quad effective U-shot. Talonflame is him. Wow. Focus Sash, what? Okay. I'm gonna pivot somebody in, but who should it be, right? Because what does Landorus have? No clue. Okay. They probably won't go for a ground type. If I had to guess. Yeah, that was a cool ball and shiny Diancie. Man, I forgot about these stupid spikes though. Alright, U-turn. Something tells me he might be trying to set up the sand. And Greninja might be a good one. Thinks there was a spider infestation, so I had to be very careful. I'm so sorry about that. Chaos, yo, what up? How you doing? This is the Violet Gauntlet. Sandstorm. Okay, you lose. I'm pretty sure. Because that just increases my special defense from Diancie's standpoint. But I think Greninja... I kind of want to use the... I can't use Water Shuriken because there's a potential it only hits twice. What does this decrease? Your special attack? Yeah, just in case. Alright, I think we defeat Rika. Alright, that is the Elite Four completed. The run that I thought was going to go nowhere is going somewhere. That's crazy. That's wild. Good stuff. Alright, so I found out that the Landorus actually has Sandstorm. The Storm of Sand. Wow. They both have Sandstorm. Would you look at that? Alright, now it's to the... Oh boy. This gauntlet involves Arven. Amaris. Oh, jeez. Oh no, I forgot about this part. Okay, so Arven. Is this also a double duck? It's not. Okay, so Toad's Cruel starts first. This cruel Toad. So I think Greninja could start first, right? And I'm sorry, but I think I have to get rid of Water Shuriken. I feel like this move is just sucking. It's like every time I use Water Shuriken, it's just like, I'm just like disappointed. So I'm going to trade it for Surf. Okay, so Greninja could take care of the Toad's Cruel. That probably brings in Rabombi, right? Wanted to use a fire move. That would be a good switch for either one of Delphox or Talonflame. There's also Garganacl. I think I'm going to use... well, is there anyone who's bad? Diancie probably isn't good. A Bostiff. Diancie. Alright, screw it. We're going to ball with this team here. Yeah, I think I want to get rid of Dig now. I think that Dig did its thing. Yeah, we're going to keep U-turn. And Encore has been busted, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, Arven. Alright. Back half. Huh. You had to call the Exterminator? Did you really? I might be late on that. That's crazy. I'm so sorry. Like, that's Oh, I hate spiders so much, and I'm so sorry that happened to you. Chaos, Diancie, Noise, Reg J energy, totally. I've been on the showdown energy for the regs. I miss my Reg G and I miss NI so much. Oh yeah, Reg G and Reg I, totally. I really liked how Mythicals were legal for the first time ever. Okay, so first we're gonna hit Ice Beam. For the quad effective, one hit KO, okay. And then the Battle Bond boost, right? I'm still not understanding why Greninja doesn't get flip turn. Bro, me and Spidops got beef? You and Ariados and Tarantula too. Or Galvantula, I mean. Just kind of sad that I went through the trouble of getting the... Yeah, because now we got the Ribombee. And you have Bug Buzz and Dazzling Gleam that are super effective against me. Neither of which makes me want the smoke. So I'm going to U-turn. For not that much damage. I don't know why I gave you Photosynthesis. And... I think that Talonflame is the best option because you resist both Bug and Fairy, whereas Delphox actually takes neutral damage from Bug. Pollen Puff. That was quad resisted? Oh, it's a crit. Okay. I was like, dude, chill. Alright, so what Bug moves do we have to take? Okay, Pollen Puff. You know that Pollen Puff still plays an animation even when it fails? Only move I've ever seen that does that. Okay, so I think we were going to say bye to you with a Flare Blitz. Dunzo. Alright. I know you just said Spidops, but I would hate to see Ribombees in real life too. That'd be the scariest thing ever. Alright, Cloth. The Cloth of averages. Okay, so... I mean, we're definitely going to be U-turning. This has, like, rock energy written all over it of, like, what you're going to use next. Who resists rock on my team? Nobody? Alright, Malamar. Wait. This is a terrible decision. I bet he has X-Scissor. Meteor Beam? Why does Cloth have Meteor Beam, dude? He's not even a special attacker. What is this? David Abe, fix this. I don't understand. Do I just let him hit me? He's faster? How much is close combat gonna do? Alright. So I feel the need to Terrasilize into the fighting type. Dang, bro. Okay. So at least his defenses fall. But I feel the need to Terrasilize into the fighting type because I bet he has X-Scissor. So I guess I'm just going to waste my Terra now. I was hoping to save my friend Malamar for Mabostiff because they have psychic things. And I was going to... You know, but it's gonna be fine. Hopefully they get stuck using another Meteor Beam. High horsepower. Bro, you live on 1 HP? You toughed it out, so I went... I don't know how I feel about that. That's probably from the berries, huh? Yeah, I guess they just gave me a win. I thought you were totally gonna go for X-Scissor and I would have like a one-up play on you. I don't know how I feel about that. The Gargman. Yeah, well, I'm definitely gonna switch. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be Hawlucha. I don't know. Oh, man, I should have switched to... I didn't know. I thought they were gonna use X-Scissor for sure, but high horsepower makes sense. A lot of rock-type Pokemon have ground-type moves. Salt Cure. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I just feel like we're gonna die to the next thing or whatever it uses. For all the marbles. Mega Hawlucha would have gotten the KO. Double edge? I didn't even know you had that. I knew I was gonna have to make a sack when that happened. Oh, I knew you had double edge and earthquake, and now I found out that you have salt cure. Yeah. All right, let's try to get a battle bond boost, I guess. F's in chat for Hawlucha, I guess, dude. Alright, so who are the last two Pokemon? Mabostic and who else? The Palafin. I don't understand this Palafin one because last time they just went for Drain Punch. Did I not get my Battle Bond boost? I already got the Battle Bond boost, didn't I? I can't get it again. Hawlucha, I know, I'm making some bad plays here, honestly. Hopefully, you get a flinch. Oh, we got the flinch! Alright, sweet. Rogue Anesthesia, this I lost faith in this run when Chestnut went down and then Goodra went down. And I hit rock bottom. I didn't think we'd ever even make it this far, if I'm honest. So I'm surprised. That Anger Shell, man. That Anger Shell. Man, that really got me, if I'm honest. That was a menace to me. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go for the Surf because, if I remember right, they have Crunch, Jaw Lock, Psychic Things, and then a third move that I'm unaware of. So, unless it's like Play Rough or something dumb, you know, with a Bug type. Interesting. Okay, that was respectable damage, but what are you going to use? Don't tell me you got a Bug type move, homie. Crunch. Okay, that's not a big deal then. Yeah. What was the build up for? Okay, great. We dodged the bullet there. Okay. This is the next team, I guess. So Flareon's never gotten an attack off, leading with the fire type. I could lead with Greninja again. Hawlucha's kind of a big loss, but man, their attack is just not good. I thought their attack should at least be in the hundreds if you're going to be that frail. You know what I mean? And if you're going to have a Mega, like, this is just another reason why the Mega Evolution should just be a permanent a permanent evolution for Hawlucha. There's just no reason why that shouldn't be permanent. It's like regular attack stat is like 98. Its Mega Evolved attack stat is like 135. Like Baxcalibur, the Pseudo Legendary, is 147. It makes no sense to me. Wow, you guys like each other. I didn't know that. Alright, so Hawlucha, see you later. Sorry about it. So, I don't know which one I bring. They're mostly special attackers. Who has more special defense? You have more HP, so it's gonna be you then. Yeah, I think we just go for it with you and try to get the Battle Bond boost, but then Jolteon's gonna come out with an electric move. That's the part that I dislike. You're gonna try to use Thunder. Okay, so I think I need to give you the Ass Vest, the Assault Vest. And I mean Malamar, just to try to survive something. Alright, let's do it to it. And I didn't forget, Crispin and Lacey, we're gonna do it. Look at Skarmory over there. Did they know when they were in this game they were gonna get a Mega Evolution? Did they? Yeah. Will a Terra Mega Gigantamax Pokemon using a Z move will be kind of broken, so get why they didn't do that? Yeah. When you say it like that, it makes sense. Oh man, that's funny. Alright. Time to be reckless, I guess. Reckless Abandon. Yeah, so I think we definitely outspeed Flareon, and then I think a Surf definitely KOs. Like, there's no shot it doesn't, right? Okay. That's good. Battle Bond boost. I'm guessing Jolteon comes out. Okay, so I think either way is risky if I'm honest. So what do I mean by either way is if I U-turn into Malamar, I have to take potentially 2 Thunders. I'm definitely faster. I got the +1 special attack boost. This has a chance to flinch. It happened against Palafin. Dude, this is so easy. Wow. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so I don't know if anyone else can stop us now. Right? Because Espeon's no. Vaporeon... you do have a Alluring Voice. But, okay. But that was the biggest threat by far, at least. So Vaporeon. Okay, so you have a Alluring Voice. The Fiery Wrath, I could get the flinch again. Right? No. Okay, so... Dang, dude, I did not know it was going to do that much damage. Okay, so let's just U-turn out then. +1 attack? Not much. For Lighted Penny, get the best battle music even though her team is doo-doo cheeks? Yeah, honestly, this is the best battle theme, isn't it? Okay, so I'm guessing... Yeah, so I want to go into Delphox. I'm guessing that this is going to be Alluring Voice again. We resist. Great. We're faster. We're going to use Mewtwo's signature move, Psystrike. And this is going to take it out. Doesn't get better than that. How many times have you seen Delphox use Psystrike? I'm at 1. In case anyone's wondering. Okay. So, I'd like to Terrastallize. I just want to make sure no one's going to punish me for Terrastallizing. You have Light Screen and Toxic. We're just going to say screw it and Ball. I guess the worst part about what's happening right now, though, is that I'm wearing the Eject Pack, so I think I just Terrastallized for no reason, and I should have just went with a Floor Cannon and Eject Packed out of here. But what are you going to do? Wow, you're that tanky? Buddy. I did not see that coming. Wow. Okay, so you could potentially Toxic. I would like to go into Malamar, but the fact that you could potentially Toxic doesn't make me want to do that. Light Screen. I don't know how big of a deal that's going to be to me. But I think the first thing we're going to do is just Brave Bird to take you out. Yeah, because Espeon's out next. And I know they like to go for Future Sight, so like I was potentially thinking about like you turning into Greninja type thing. But then we'd have to attack on the special side. Let's see. I don't want to be in... Well, we're just going to... Oh, we probably shouldn't. We should U-turn. Ugh. No, you know what? I'm gonna bank on the fact that they want to go for Future Sight. Everybody wants to go for Future Sight in this game. We don't even have to worry about it. Okay, great. So I'm kind of wishing we had the Assault Vest on. We have Hyper Beam, Terra Fairy Hyper Beam. Oh. Okay, so something I do know, because I'm working on an evolution short video, and I know that you have terrible physical defense. Nobody else can take like all those Hyper Beams though. So we're just gonna rip a Flare Blitz. Oh, please. How did we get injured by Talonflame? What did we take? Oh, the Alluring Voice. That's right. Okay, Flare Blitz should do big damage. Okay. Hyper Beam. You missed! She threw! She threw! Oh, man. Is there a mod in Pokemon Scarlet where everyone's Pokemon is in their non-fully evolved form and fully evolved Pokemon don't exist? I have no idea. I don't think so. I looked at the mod pages a few times. I've never seen anything like that. I don't think so. Would that be something you're wanting to play? Just like put Eevee Light on everybody? All right. Next, Nimona. She has all 3 starters. Oh, it's Clavel. Oh, boy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Clavel is next. And then it's Nimona, right? Or did I miss Nimona? Let me call Clavel real quick. There's Nimona. Okay. Your double battle, single battle. Alright, who do I have in my box? We have a pretty full box, honestly. Who wants to take on Darkspun? Firefang, Dazzling Gleam, and Agility? Firefang does not look good to me. Talonflame, no. My friend Malamar, no. Delphox, I mean, I think you have Boldig Body, though, is the problem. But I don't have any other better plan. Does Diancie make sense to bring here? Over anybody? Yeah, over Sylveon, sure, why not? Alright. I just don't know what to do in this one, but it's been working out so far, and I've been saying that a couple of times. Like all the Starmobile Arvaroos. Dude, could you imagine? Like everyone's just like rolling. They have like 2 Varooms, like they're each roller skates. Ooh, the Premier Ball. Alright. The bun. The donut dog. Alright, so... yeah, we're first off just gonna go for a Psy Strike. It stabbed. It does physical damage. I think they have... That sucks. Okay. Agility. But as far as I know, you only have resisted moves, so we're just gonna keep at it. Mud Shot. Does that lower my accuracy? Speed. The Eject Pack procs. I hate this. I didn't see this coming at all. Alright, so you have Mud Shot? Why do you have Mud Shot? That's crazy. Mud Shot. Okay. Yeah, who wants to take this thing on, dude? You? You want to get some defense boosts? Sure. Oh man, I should have sent in Malamar to get a speed boost, huh? Well, let's see how much this does first. Dazzling Gleam. Not much. Defense boost? Perfect. They're probably gonna use Dazzling Gleam again. They used Agility? You sack yourself, dude? What are you doing? Interesting. Quavel, the Quackman. Alright, I have to imagine you have a water move that you're wanting to use. What is my trash? I go to Steel? That's not a winning matchup. I don't think you're gonna Terrasilize. I need to Terrasilize. I don't know how good of a situation this is, but I think it makes sense that they're going for a water move. I could at least take neutral damage, and I at least think with my defense boost, I'm like able to tank it. Aqua Step. Yeah. Look at the little puppy, it's dead. I'm sorry. Alright, Spirit Break. Okay, so you're definitely... Yeah, your special attack falls, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, shucks, man. Okay, so where's a water move I can use? Does anyone have a water Okay. Nimona. Oops, this is Clefairy. The Step of Aqua. Okay. So I bet you go for a fighting move now. You got a speed boost though. Dude, that sucks. I don't know what to do. This might spell trouble for me. Right? Because if I just like sack you, for example, like yeah, I could get like some momentum. Oh man, I don't like where I'm at. Yep, it's sack time. I'm sorry, Diancie. I don't. Oh, you survived that? Wow, I might have terrestrialized for nothing. Wow. Okay. All right. Your will to live makes me want to save you now. All right, the Dirge. I bet you're going for a scary torch song. Yeah, this is just like bad news everywhere. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're faster. I just said I wanted to save your life. Yeah, I don't even have Shadow Ball. I mean, Greninja could potentially come in and do some damage. Okay, I have to go for the Fire Wrath Flinch. We have the Expert Belt, so there's like a potential that we could like KO them quickly. Okay, I know they had good physical defense, but I guess their special defense sucks. Okay, so there's hope, is what you're saying. And then we get the Battle Bond boost. Okay, so now we have a plan to get rid of the Meowscarada, right? Meowscarada, Oranguru, and then Palmot. Okay, so the difficult part is that we could U-turn for it, or I could save the U-turn. I think I'm gonna Ice Beam and just hope that the special attack boost is enough. It is. Okay, I mean Meowscarada is not like the statue of bulk, right? They're kind of like frail. And then Oranguru. So I still think that this is a good time to Fiery Wrath. Right? The Battle Bond boost, Greninja's crushing it. Okay, it just sucks trying to get you the Battle Bond boost to begin with, and then this Expert Belt boost I think is like really just setting you over the edge. So now the next problem is going to be the Palmot. I haven't seen them use a move, but I can't imagine they don't have moves like Double Shock or Close Combat they're wanting to go for. It's obviously favorable if they go for Close Combat. Oh, they're terrestrializing. What? Did I know this? Whoa, you terrestrialized the Dirge last time. What are you terrestrializing into now? Fighting. Really? Dang it, if it was just electric. Does anybody know if you're terrestrializing to electric type and then use the move Double Shock, can you still use Double Shock? Okay, so I bet because he's fighting, he wants to go for a fighting move. Close combat? Perfect. We quad resist. And it still does almost half. Alright. That's crazy. Terra fighting. I can't believe that. He pulled a fast one on me. Alright, well I guess what I want to look at is like, what are the speed tiers here? Is it even close? Because I know that Palmot's like a Pika clone. 105. What's Vivion's? 89. Alright, so we're not faster. So I bet they go for Double Shock now. Okay, so I see my way out of it. They're going to use Double Shock. We're going to survive. Because of our Focus Sash. Oh, Super Slow Slam they have. It doesn't matter. It was a crit. It still doesn't matter. Man, could you imagine if I would have like protected into his face? All right, and then with all the chip damage, the little chip damage we have, now we outspeed for sure. Brave Bird should KO, right? Perfect. Okay, great. Did we do that deathless? No, Diancie died. Okay. Well, hey, that was good stuff. Got some more information. Only one death. We're that much closer. Supercell Slam. All right, and then the next one. This is Nemona's team. So she starts with the swine, the mammoth swine. And she has an Urshifu? Dude, I forgot about this. Why does she have an Urshifu? All right, so. Oh, Nemona, dude. And you have Iron Crown and Gouging Fire. Palmot. Quavel. Alright, so you guys are talking. So we need to get rid of Diancie. And so we're down to just 6 teammates left. And who do we... I guess we're going to start with Delphox against this Mammoth Swine. And we're just going to rock with our 4 focus actions. It's only 3, but... Diancie, rock. Yeah, Diancie. Rogue Anesthesia. I'm not sure if you saw my Legends ZA Nuzlocke that I'm doing, but I also lost a Mega Diancie at that time. Their debut actually. I Mega Evolved them. It was against a Stunfisk too. Yeah, I know. Clown me. I deserve it. Okay. So I believe this thing has Oblivious. That's at least what I've written down. They don't have Thick Fat. And I think Delphox is faster, so we're at the Fire Blast. Perfect. Great. Oh my gosh, what? Yeah. I'm making a video about it. It'll be out whenever I finish the Nuzlocke, which should be soon. Iron Crown. Okay. Why? Because you have Mighty Cleave. This guy has Mighty Cleave. For some reason, you have Mighty Cleave. But I still think that we just rip a Fire Blast. Dude. No. No. That's not even stab. Good. I love Delphox's like wand animation. All right. Crisis averted. Quavel. Okay, so here's where things are getting dicey, and we could rip this for 260 damage. Stab is 150, 300 damage. Do we rip it? Because there's also another Palmot, a Gouging Fire. We rip the Psy Strike first. We save the... You used Upper Hand? I don't even have... Delphox doesn't have a priority move, though. What was that about? You just like wanted to? Okay. Good thing we didn't use the eject pack. Okay, so now we use the eject pack for sure. Right? Because we're faster? Is this true? So Delphox is at 134. That's quite fast. I'm not gonna lie. And then you're at 91. So we ripped the floor cannon. And I think we're going to find out the first move that the Gouging Fire is going to... No, they have Dragon Claw. Okay, so it's possible they go Dragon Claw. I doubt they'd use like a fire move. That still does weak damage. So I think because of that, Sylveon's our best bet. Our only opportunity at getting him for free. Perfect. And we'll Boom Burst. Raging Fury. This is such a cool animation. This is what Flare Blitz should have been. Boom Burst, KOs. Alright, nice. What a cool move. My Throat Spray is activating, raising our special attack by 1 stage. Which is good, but probably useless at this point, if I had to guess. Palmot's bout. Palmot is out. I bet you use like an electric type move. I'm not going to sack Sylveon. Okay, here's the plan. I hope he goes for Double Shock, and he loses his electric types. That way we get the KO with Brave Bird. Because it would be silly if you went for close combat. Double Shock, perfect. All right, great. So Double Shock is going to take us down to our Focus Sash. It's a crit. Dude, so many crits on there. That's how I lost Chestnut. Yeah, so they're going to lose their electric type, yes? Okay, perfect. So they're no longer an electric type, which means Brave Bird is now super effective. This one has Super Cell Slam, the one immediately after has Double Shock. David Abe, all the... I'm saying that. They should always have their signature move no matter what. Okay, so we're definitely outspeeding. Brave Birding is now super effective. Great, these Focus Sashes are coming in handy. Okay. Talonflame's doing work, dude. Talonflame's not that good in Legends ZA, if I'm honest, but Talonflame is doing work right now. And then we have... Oh, man, we might have to sack somebody, though. Terra Water? Who do I sack? Oh, they have Focus Punch they used last time? Okay. I'm banking, so that stupid Quaquaval used Upper Hand. I haven't yet seen this Urshifu use Surging Strikes. Is this Terra Stellar? It's Terra Water, dang it. Focus? Yes! Yes, dude! Alright, so this means that we do at least half? Okay, we do. He lost his focus. It's a good thing I didn't switch. He's doing it again, dude. David Abe, don't let them do this. Yeah, we'll just finish with the Flare Blitz. Both Pokemon at... Oh, he's going to use a different move finally. I got lucky. I think I high rolled, low rolled, and then just Flare Blitzed him into Oblivion. Dude, I completed that. We have a full team for the Team Star Leaders. We might complete the run. We might complete this. Are you kidding me? Wow. Giacomo. The Doom of Hound. Okay, Houndoom. Oh, yeah. I think I want to just fly there, and then the loading screen, I'll take a look. Yeah. Alright. Wait, is this David Abe's romhack? No, it is not David Abe's romhack. He was saying that he was like wanting to make something similar. So I just keep telling him my feedback as I play. I don't even know if he's here. Alright. Houndoom. It would be nice to be able to close combat you in the face, like with the Hawlucha that I sacked. For no reason. Alright. So I'm flying over right now, but I think I want to start with Greninja potentially. But I think that might be like a waste to get my Battle Bond boost then. But I also don't know what Greninja would do like anyways. Let me look at my box. I only have 6 left, so Sylveon would not be a good lead. Delphox is going to be terrible here. Vivian could be a decent lead. I think... You know what? I'm just going to say screw it, we ball. This is the most Pokemon we've had entering the Team Star era. This is the least amount of hope I've had for any run. I haven't really been planning that much. And so I think we're just going to say we're going to do it. But so this Houndoom likes to do Super Fang and Torment. And I'm going to try to get a Swords Dance. Hoping that he's going to use a Torment or something dumb. Okay. Luxray should have been dark type. Totally. Like, yeah, with the stab crunches, like, come on, totally. Dark Pulse. Okay. So that wasn't what I thought. You've never revealed that till now. Surprise, good for you. Where's the little this symbol? Okay. Dark Pulse. Alright. So now this means that Brave Bird should definitely KO, right? Okay, great. I have an Alpha Houndoom, and I like Houndoom, but I just don't like the big alphas. They call me crazy. I like Alpha Steelix. Okay. So you're probably using Aqua Tail or Ceaseless Edge. Neither of which I like. So I think I'm just gonna U-turn you because I'm gonna have to switch out eventually. Okay. Brave Bird probably would have gotten a KO, which doesn't feel great. Greninja is probably going to be the best option, which I don't love that I just did this because I'm going to be wasting Aqua Tail. Yeah. Wasting my Battle Bond boost. It's okay though. I think I'm going to go for a Surf just in case he wants to switch. But surely that KOs. Yeah. Okay, is Luxray going to be out next? I really appreciate that. It's Overquill, Grimmsnarl, Honchkrow, or Luxray. And I guess I've seen where they haven't been saving their ace for last. Grimmsnarl, okay. So you have Parting Shot, Spirit Break. You might be using Spirit Break. It's super effective, it probably KOs. I don't think I KO. Yeah, there's no way I did. Okay, so you're probably going to use Spirit Break or Parting Shot to pivot more. Pickpocket. You stole my Expert Belt? You dick. Ice Punch, Spirit Break. It could give me another free switch. Yeah, you're not going to be used at all. So here's the plan. If they use Parting Shot and or Spirit Break, I get another switch to get the advantage. Okay, so this is fine. Yeah, special attack falls. Eject Pack is gonna proc, and then I get another free switch. It's the 10,000 IQ play, and I think now we can go into Sylveon. Or do I want to start getting some defense boosts? I haven't used it like at all, buddy. Let's go to Sylveon, I guess, first. We can always Baton Pass out. Boom Burst, we attack first, which is good. Okay, great. Now we get the Throat Spray. We're going to be +1. And this means Honchkrow or Overquill out next. Probably Overquill, if I had to guess. Because they're Poison type. This means I can't Baton Pass because I'm going to get intimidated. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to get intimidated and I don't want to Baton Pass that to anybody, right? I don't think so. Surely we survive one. Poison Jab? Surely, right? On 10 HP, but we get poisoned, so I just sacrificed my Sylveon for nothing? Dude, I just thought we were gonna... No! Sylveon, forgive me! Rogue Anesthesia, forgive me. It would have been fine if we didn't get that stupid poison. Oh my goodness. Who would win between Wishy-Washy School Form and Dondozo? Does Dondozo have Tatsugiri in their mouth? Alright, so we're gonna have to go for a close combat then. Get the defense boost before they attack, which is nice. Confuse Ray. Good thing we didn't get an attack boost. Alright, I gotta write some things down. Oh. Okay, make it through, buddy. Please make it through. I know you're capable. It's the luck I'm getting at the moment. Mean look, so I can't switch out? That's fine. Close combat with me through, which is good. Okay. Brave Bird should do nothing, and you should take yourself out. Okay, did more than nothing. Okay, now left's right. Sylveon cat dog fox thing. I knew it was coming. I'm so sorry. I'm just sorry. I got nothing else to say besides I'm sorry. Intimidate, we got an attack boost in your face. Finally something goes well. Alright. So they also have 2 intimidate ones. Alright, who's faster? They are. Supercell Slam. It does quite a bit, but we're still confused. I forgot. Please break through. Please break through. You're not breaking through. Oh my goodness. I think this is the play. We have no guards, so they're always hit, which kind of sucks, but I think that we might be faster when we put them to sleep. Yeah, brought down the sash. I guess I should have checked the speed tiers before we did this. Right? Vivian speed is 89. Luxray? I feel like Luxray is slower than I remember always, right? 70. Okay. Oh man, that confusion was unfortunate. Okay, so your first guaranteed turn of sleep, and then we're gonna bug buzz you. And hopefully this does some pretty big damage. Oh, we get the one shot. Dude, what are the KOs for this thing? This is crazy. That's insane. Okay, so I gotta get some... So this is also has Moonwalk, I saw. And then I realized I thought that this mist move used by Grusha, I thought that was Haze. Okay. Alright. So Giacomo is done. Sylveon is also done. And now we get to go against Mela. Alright, so at least we have a Greninja. That helps, right? This is the Team Starfire base? Yeah, okay. So, they're going to start with a Drought Torkoal with Weather Ball and Shell Smash. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess first things first. F's in chat for Sylveon. Yeah, it's just like, there's no way you don't lead, right? You know what would be a dope tech? Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out, Rogue Anesthesia. What if I got Protect with Greninja and I baited Torkoal into using Shell Smash and I Mirror Herb the stats? That would be insane, right? If I could make that happen. Lead Greninja. I think we're on the same page with Greninja. I hope you heard the Mirror Herb strat. Because they have Weather Ball and Shell Smash. And I feel like the first thing I need to do, if I want to potentially make this happen, is set up the rain and then get Protect back. Yeah. Because I'm not going to need that. Okay, and then I'm not, and then I want Rain Dance. Do you have Rain Dance? The Dance of Rain? You do, oops. No, not Snowscape. The Dance of Rain. All right, we get rid of Ice Beam for now. We can always bring it back. All right. Okay, so I'm excited for this one. Okay. Ooh, Dunsparce. All right, we're flying in Paldea on the Switch 1. I wish this was the Switch 2, but it's okay. It's still the same concept, right? You're riding a Pokemon, which I wish they had ride Pokemon back in X and Y. Like, why would you, I mean, Legends EA, I mean, similar to X and Y. Like, why would they do that to us, right? We deserve better sometimes. Okay, so first plan of action. I wonder if I should even bother setting up the Rain first or Protect first. I think I should Rain first. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. I think it'll be catch more Pokemon, so it'll be fair. Now? I lost them. I only have 3 more fights left after this, though. I have Atticus, Ortega, and Erie. And then I would complete the Gauntlet. Would you be able to believe? I would make a video about that, I think. The Violet Gauntlet. Alright. So the Dance of Rain. Perfect. Weather Ball or Shell Smash? Go for Shell Smash. Solar Beam? It's going to be so funny though because I have Protect. Solar Beam. So it's not working out how I anticipated so far, which is okay. They almost got a 1-turn Solar Beam off. But I really want them to go for Shell Smash. Did you fight the BB League? No, that'll be after, don't worry. Okay, so I think what I want to do is try to get the Shell Smash proc. Is I'm going to Fiery Wrath. Hopefully we don't flinch and hopefully we don't kill. And hopefully you now use Shell Smash. Oh no. Okay, but I can Protect now though. Alright, let me pull this off, Torkoal. You stupid little turtle. Yes! Yes, dude. Yes. A frog in a dream. But the Protect doesn't stop me from copying the stat boost, right? Yes, dude. Yes, that is insane. I cannot believe this. This is the best day of my life right now. That's sad. The Mirror proc. Who would have thunk it, dude? Yeah, that's pretty good. And then when the rain was gone, it's still basically like the rain is up. This is insane. I can just turbo control this and just hit the A button. Torkoal desperately needs a baby form. Like a pre-evolve form. I will say, like, I have not been the biggest fan of those, but I do think that every Pokemon should have a 3-stage evolution. Like, at the very minimum. So if they do that with Torkoal, dang. Okay, just in case you flinch. Okay, perfect. But, with Torkoal, if they do a baby form, I hope they get like a Turtonator. Turtonator should have been Torkoal's evolved form, you know? Definitely. Armor Rouge. Okay. I want to see my stats really quickly, though. Because that's insane. That is absolutely insane. +3 in attack, special attack, and speed. That puts Xerneas to shame, you know? And I didn't even get touched. That worked out so perfectly, I can't believe it. I'm going to be jonesing about that for a minute. Oh, man. Alright, there's Charizard, Ceruledge, and Arcanine. This is crazy work. I didn't expect to be playing this long, if I'm honest. My wife has a bridal shower right now, and I was supposed to go help clean up around like 5:30. They live like 40 minutes away. I know that probably sounds weird because I said my wife has a bridal shower. Like, we're married, but like we haven't had the ceremony yet. But I totally thought that, like, I had zero faith in putting this team together, and I was like, yeah, we're not going to make it very far. But like, crazy. This is crazy work. I can't believe this. We have 5 Pokemon to take on the next 3, and then against Erie, I can sack freely, you know? Blow is just clapping through her team, yeah. Rogue Anesthesia, this is what you did to me. You clapped my cheeks so bad yesterday. It's like my turn. Okay, so they're gonna Trash Slice into Fire type. So Poison type. So we do have Delphox's Psychic type. I don't want to look at the sheet yet because I want to finish this battle before I look at the sheet. But I have a feeling that there's a lot of Dark and Poison types, which makes Delphox's Psychic types much less appealing. Yeah, perfect. Good news. Okay, so let's look at it. Alolan, oh, a Toxicroak. Okay, so that's perfect. I found out they don't have Sucker Punch. David A, give Toxicroak Sucker Punch. Alolan Muck. See, that's the problem. The crunchy man. You know, and if I Trash Slice into the Fairy type, then I'm like screwed against everybody else. So I don't want to do that. This guy's got a move set, to say the least, and then he's got a Greninja of his own. But I've always one shot. So I think we're gonna start with Delphox for sure. But what are we gonna do with this Muck who wants to crunch me, huh? All right. Well, let's just get there first, I guess, and then we'll think about it. It's there. We gotta go to Lag Tree Thicket, am I right? So this is, is this, it is not. I just keep giving him feedback. So that way, like, he doesn't do stupid things. Not stupid, but makes it, like, as difficult as possible, you know? That's what makes things fun, is when they're difficult and then you finally, like, get by it. Alright. The Lag Tree Thicket! I think it's this way. Oh yeah, over there. I think that big tent is where Atticus is, if I remember right. Alright. So, I think it's going to be used still with the eject pack that we have. Because we can launch ourselves out at that point while someone takes a crunch. Who would take a crunch pretty well? Would it be Malamar, my friend? Yeah, and I think we got to get rid of... We got to change Greninja's moveset. And then we're just going to get after it. Okay. So, Rain Dance is no more. I want Ice Beam back. Ooh, maybe we should use Extra Sensory against this in this fight. At least. And then do I want Ice Beam or U-Turn? I think I want U-Turn. Because Ice Beam's not going to do anything to anybody in this one. Extra Sentry will. Okay. Alright. Let's do it. As a reminder of me, I put an invisible Mimikyu in your box for good luck. Thank you, I appreciate it. The invisible Mimikyu. I'll use the invisible Mimikyu whenever I take on Gen 7 for the Violent Gauntlet. By the way, they should have put Mimikyu into Legends EA. Are they going to get a Mega? Alright, so Toxicroak does not have Sucker Punch, or at least has never used it. So I would hate if he just all of a sudden revealed it. So we're going to Side Strike him, it's quad effective, there's no way they survive. No chance. Has any Pika clone gotten a Mega? Like, I know Raichu is about to, but has any other Pika clone? They haven't. Toxapex. What does Toxapex have? I thought you'd go to Muck. You have Recover in Muddy Water. Maybe it's Muddy Water that you're seeing, but I don't think that KOs me. So Side Strike should do big damage. Okay, so... Oh, we got the crit. I think that probably mattered because they're a tank. It's the Muck that I'm worried about, but yeah, okay. This is who I thought would come in second. But now we can eject pack out of here with the Fleur Cannon. Dude, that's such a sick animation, like holding up the wand like that, dude. That's such pitiful damage. But Muck is a special wall. So the question is, you know, you're going to be using Crunch. I guess I could be using my friend Malamar now. This is what I wanted. Man, dude, I should not be giving him the Assault Vest anymore. I should have switched that. Hey, since when did Delphonse get Fleur Cannon? I know, They don't. It's like, it's my own like mod Gauntlet challenge that I've made for myself, and I've gotten my cheeks clapped every single time. So I'm making Pokemon of like a mega variety. Get the defense drop. Now you don't. And so that's how I ended up with this. Oh, they withdraw. That's how I ended up with Floor Cannon and Side Strike on Delphox. Sneasler. Interesting. Well, at least we get another attack and defense boost. Huh. This is modded Pokemon. I could have just said that. You're right. Okay, so you have Fake Out, I've seen, right? You're probably going to use Fake Out like a little G. U-turn. I think I have to Terastallize. Because if you U-turn, I'm screwed. But you could do something dumb. They also have the upper hand thing. Oh man, the U-turn could really just mess me up. That's why I feel the need to Terastallize. I wonder if I should give him the Shell Bell, because the Shell Bell is like broken in Legends EA. So I wonder if the Shell Bell Malamar is pretty good. Can I please make you a team that you take into this gauntlet? So he faked me out, right? Yes, absolutely. Right now, Dire Claw. Okay, don't do anything. Paralysis. You can make it through though, please. You did. Okay, great. Just so you know, Lord West 111. I am doing Gen 7, Gen 8, and Gen 9. And then in that order, and then for the 10th one, I will definitely take suggestions, but let me know. I'm coming up with a team of 12 Pokemon, just so you're aware. Okay, so we have Toxic and Sludge Bomb. So you're not going to be using Toxic. You're going to be using Sludge Bomb. Okay. Well, let's see how much it does. Oh, and you got the poison? Bro. Okay, so they're not going to be using Toxic again. They'll probably be using Sludge Bomb again. I was going to Hurricane them, but it doesn't make any sense now. It's getting dicey. Where's Chestnut? Yeah. He was sacked very early on a crit on the 3rd gym leader. No. Do you think we KO with the Flare Blitz right now? I don't think we have a choice, so I'm just gonna go for it. Stab, super effective. 120 base power move, it gets the job done. Chestnut went out like a king. Then you can use my Mimi that clap your cheeks with. I could. After you do Paldea. What mods did you add to this? Well, I modified almost everybody's ability. I gave them moves that I thought would be like fun to use with them. It's Pokémon Compass is the teams that I'm going against. Thank you. And unlimited berries, unlimited items, you name it. This is... I think there's 31 fights if I'm not mistaken. This is fight number 28. No, 29. Whatever it is, there's 2 more fights after this. So that's where we're at. Greninja. So Greninja has never used a move on me. I know he's going to be going into the poison type. Regardless, I hope they don't have a water shuriken. But regardless, I think we U-turn into our own Greninja. And we brought Psyshock for this very reason. U-turn. Okay. I believe you're going to use a water move. Otherwise, I would go to Delphox. I still have the Mirror Orb. I said I was going to stop that. Dude, please. Please don't let the Expert Belt matter. Dark Pulse. Okay, we resist. Perfect. Extra Sensory. Greninja, you're not that tanky, bud. That was a resisted hit from me. This is going to be super... Come on, the Expert Belt would have gotten it! Oh, he went for a substitute? Wow. Okay, so I definitely need to get the Expert Belt back on. Alright, GG's. 2 more fights left. We might do it. We might actually get this done. That's crazy talk, honestly. Substitute. And I think there's a Dark Pulse from somewhere over here. Yeah. Alright, dude, this is crazy. Alright, very little information for Ortega. But they start with an intimidating Granbull. Hatterini. I guess I must have swept through with like a Steel type or Poison type. I don't think I have that luxury this time around. Man, dude. This is gonna be crazy. Okay. So we need to heal first. And then we need to think about it. Who do we want to do? Who did you make everyone's aces? It's it is a lot. Sometimes I pull up the document, maybe you can see it. But this ace is going to be Galarian Weezing, and then Erie's ace is going to be Terrifying Incineroar. But yes, just like Rogue Anesthesia said, it's definitely a lot. Alright, so who do we want against this? Okay, first things first, we need to give the Expert Bell back to Greninja, because that could have mattered. We got some information, but that definitely could have mattered. And then I think I want to go Shell Bell on Malamar, my friend. It kind of sucks that we're going against a fairy. You know what? I want the Roselli Berry. Is that the... Yeah, because we're going as a fairy type gym leader. And then we're going to get the Asvest for Talonflame. I missed it, didn't I? And we're going to go in like this. And I think I want Vivian to lead. Alright, here we go. And then when we're against Erie, it's going to be pretty good because we can sack anyone we want to. You know? No Porygon 2, no, that's for a future video. One of my viewers asked me to make a video about Conversion and Conversion 2. And that's what that's for. So yeah. But here we go. Is this what we want to do? I suppose. Alright, cross your fingers. Can you perhaps change aces? So I didn't make Pokemon Compass, but it seems to change almost every single time I play it. Like, for example, I've seen Landorus on Rika's team use 5 moves now instead of 4. So, like, sometimes things change. Okay, so first thing I want to do is put this thing to sleep and cross my fingers and pray for some good sleep luck. Intimidate doesn't matter. Alright, so we're rocking No Guard instead of Compound Eyes because honestly, I feel like I still miss with the 2.5% chance to miss. And I feel like it's a bad strategy to just hope you avoid your opponent's attacks anyways. Okay, so big damage. He woke up first possible turn. I love that. Play rough. We're almost down to our sash. Okay. I love that. Good start. Alright. So next is Hatterini, Forgia, Sylveon, or Tinkaton. All of which kind of suck for me to go against, you know? Let's see. Tinkaton. Okay, so that's probably the worst one because you quad resist Bug and you resist Flying. But I think regardless, we're going to put you to sleep. And then you probably have Gigaton Hammer that you're wanting to use. Delphox would be a good pivot. Well, I don't know yet. We're going to U-turn. Just think about this. So that is No Guard Vivian. It is No Guard Vivian, yeah. Bro, why are they walking on water? Tinkaton's hair is getting wet. Pickpocket? You stole my Focus Sash? Well, it's rendered irrelevant now. I didn't know you had Pickpocket, though. Okay. So I think I wanted to go into you. No, that's actually probably... Oh, wait. Yeah, it's probably best for Talonflame. Because I think that, if I remember right, Tinkaton has really high special defense. Oh, you woke up first possible turn? What is it? Gigaton Hammer? Okay, so we took that relatively well. I think we resist everything else that it has. Alright, perfect. Good news. The one turn wake. You gotta love it. So now comes Hatterini. I have no idea what Hatterini has either, so we're just going to U-turn out of here. I'm assuming you're going to go for a Psychic move. I think it would be odd if you went for a Fairy move because it's resisted. If you go for a Psychic move, that means that the switch to Greninja is completely free. Future Sight. You dirty dog. Everybody has that attack here. Alright. Future Sight. Now, dang, that's gonna suck to have to remember, I guess. But I think I have to go for U-turn now because I don't live a Fairy move. This U-turn, just taking turns on Hatterini. Okay, so I think it's gonna be a Fairy move. So I think this is the plan. Yeah, so we go into U on a Dazzling Gleam, so this is good. We have the Assault Vest, it's not very effective, so we live the crit even. We're going to U-turn one more time, because you're probably going to be using a Psychic type move. This is going to be on Greninja. We should get in for free one more time, and then we can take the KO with either Surf or Fiery Wrath, it doesn't matter. But then that means that the Future Sight attack comes in, and it's not going to phase us whatsoever, because we're immune to it. Shadow Ball. Okay, no special defense drop. We got the special defense drop. Future Sight attack. Okay. Doesn't affect us. Alright, so Shadow Ball. Who had Shadow Ball? I feel like you guys had Shadow Ball. Yeah, Shadow Ball and Dazzling Gleam. At least we're finding out some information. I will say that. The Gleam of Dazzle. Okay. Alright. So you modded the abilities. I sure did, and I hope you enjoy, because I think it's fun Pokemon. Fiery Wrath. This should KO. Yes, perfect. Alright. If Mary Poppins, that's honestly, yeah. It is Mary Poppins. That's your nickname for your Armorous, right? Alright, so we get the Battle Bond boost. I'm not sure how much that's going to matter, though. Because I don't think we're staying in against anybody else. Gorgeous, Sylveon. Yeah. Sylveon, RIP. Alright, so I'm like thinking that this has to be some type of a Fairy move. So we're just gonna U-turn, Battle Bond boosted, it's not very effective, no attack EVs, modest nature, but at least it's something, right? Okay, I don't want to risk you anymore. That means it's Delphoc's turn though. Alright, so it's gotta be a Fairy move. My Mary Poppins with Clap Team Star? Probably, honestly. I didn't even get to see your Mary Poppins. The Springtide Storm miss! That's why you don't run 80% accurate moves. What did they just do? The Blunder Policy? Boosted their speed because they missed? Dude, that's genius. I went from thinking that was the dumbest thing ever to like actually quite smart. Because Penny ran this, right? Yeah, Penny ran this, but I guess... Oh yeah, they missed the Hyper Beam and nothing happened. Okay, so they're +1 speed. I think I'm just going to use the Psy Strike. We still might outspeed, honestly. They're quite... The Shadow Ball, is it super effective? I mean, yeah, it is super effective. That was a dumb question. Okay, I think this is where I use my Terra. We're gonna Terra Fairy, so that way we live, because that was 180, right? I did 182 damage. We have 111 HP. We're gonna Trash Slice, lose our Ghost weakness. We should do only about 92 damage. We have 20 HP to spare. It is risking It is risking a crit. Fiery Wrath, yeah, it's Fiery Wrath too. Alright, Shadow Ball should be okay. Okay, we barely survived that. Good thing it didn't crit. This Fire Blast should 100% KO. Alright. That thing was a menace. Penny should have had that. Everybody has a Shadow Ball. Okay, so the last Pokemon is going to be Forgus. Yeah, so I guess we still have the jetpack. Let me just make sure. Okay, so I have no idea what move they're going to be using. Okay, so yeah, I think a sack is coming, and I think it's going to be Greninja because Greninja does nothing for us for the rest of this battle, and nothing for us against Team Star fighting. F's in chat. Right hand. F's in chat. Moonblast, yep. Dunzo. Okay. That was on purpose. Okay, so I think Talonflame is going to be the next one up here. I'm finishing this up because Talonflame attacks on the physical side, and Forgus just has terrible physical defense. Okay, great. So Galarian Weezing is going to be the ace. The good news and bad news is that they're going to go from Fairy Poison, which quad resists U-turn, to just Fairy, which only normally resists U-turn. But we want to keep Talonflame alive with neutralizing gas, so that means rock head damage too. We want to keep Talonflame alive for Team Star fighting, of course. Fairy, okay. Greninja, Froggy. I know, it was necessary because I think that this is the run. I just can't lose too many more. I gotta think of like how I'm gonna deal damage to this thing. I guess it's Malmar's time, right? Sludge Wave. Wouldn't you know it, that stupid Assault Vest would have paid off right now, wouldn't it? Oh, this is killing me, dude. I'm just making mistake after mistake, I feel. Alright, it's a Sludge Wave. A wave of Sludge. I think we're just gonna have to use a Psycho Cut. I guess this is overall bad news that they don't have the part Poison type now. We're faster. You could have gotten a crit. Haze. There was no stat drops to get rid of though. Why would you do that? Swift, I guess. Where's the status one? Alright. I guess hopefully there's a bug and he just keeps. Is it true you can bring in any moves you want in this game? Ah, dang it. Strange team. We got the Roselli Berry. It's kind of true. It didn't matter? Dude, what do you mean it didn't matter? It's kind of true. My friend Malamar. Okay, who's going to be the final team? These three going into the final one. Okay. It's kind of true. It's not necessarily true though. Like I had to have I tried to have Charizard with Oblivion Wing. You know, Yveltal's signature move, but it did not work. Alright, Overheat for the KO, right? The lag is real. So you can't have moves like Oblivion Wing, Double Iron Bash. There's some other moves that I can't think of. Vicious Rend. Moves like that, right? Like there's like some moves that you can't have on there for some reason. I don't know necessarily why, but it'll say like Charizard tried to use Oblivion Wing. They can't use the move and you just like waste your turn, you know? Wow, Neutralizing Gas was active and I just banked on a 90% accurate move. That's crazy. Yeah, my friend Malamar. The contrary wasn't even active. It's not like it mattered with the moves that they used. All right. This is for all the marbles. So we need to put Strange Steam on there. That was the last one that they had. Last move. Strange Steam. Okay, alright. So it's us three against the world, guys. The death box is piling up. Alright. I need to make sure I plan this accordingly. So I'm gonna have this screen up while I travel there. Yeah, okay, so she starts with a dark Urshifu. With the life orb. Okay. So I might actually be able to use... Oh man, I'm struggling with trying to fly right now. I might actually be able to use like Delphox and Dazzling Gleam. I don't have to use Floor Cannon, do I? Yeah, because there's two Pokemon that are quad weak to Fairy. That's Dark Urshifu and Scrafty. And then there's Hawlucha, RIP, Lucario, Annihilate. So if I'm just thinking about it, Psy Strike and Floor Cannon are like the same. I'm not going to use Fire Blast or Overheat, right? I'll use Fire Blast maybe on Lucario so I can get rid of Overheat for Dazzling Gleam. Yeah. Alright, this is the run, dude. This is the absolute run. Can you believe it? Okay, so Delphox, I need you to have... I wish you could have Moonblast. Okay, but Overheat's not going to be used. Okay, so Bug Buzz is not going to be used. Is there another move you can use besides that? Rest, Psychic, Giga Drain, Tailwind. Everybody's quite fast. Pollen Puff, Giga Impact, Terra Blast, Terra Dark. It wouldn't matter. Why'd I go dark? It doesn't matter. Fake Out. I gave you Fake Out? I don't think you have Fake Out. Quiver Dance. I mean, hey. We're going to pull out all the stops then. Alright, Swords Dance. Do I want Swords Dance? Is there potential to use Swords Dance? They're always... Where there's a will, there's a way. And we're going to start with the Delphox, man. Alright. This is it. This is the last battle. If I do this, I complete the Gauntlet. Ambor should have joined Giacomo because he's a Demon Pig. I like that. But only if this is the shiny Ambor. Can you still fight the BB League being not part of the Nuzlocke and just for being produced? Yeah, absolutely. I was planning on doing that. Yeah, no problem. Okay. So Dazzling Gleam should just completely annihilate me. Quad effective. Perfect. Alright. There's a potential that I'm going to need to terrestrialize Delphox into the Fairy type. Because we resist either way, but what, you're going to use Earthquake, aren't you? What is your... Who's faster between Lucario and Delphox? Does anybody know? Lucario, are you quite speedy? 112, I believe. So Lucario is 112. I believe Delphox is like 130 something. Alright, we are. So we can take them out with a Fire Blast. It doesn't look like you have the Focus Sash. Yes. Okay, perfect. Maybe I should have terrestrialized right there just in case, you know? Maybe they had the Focus Dash. Your dual tag is still... I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What you missed was... Wow. What you missed? Oh, man. Okay. So this is when I terrestrialize, I think. You missed a Dazzling Gleam to Urshifu to knock out. Fire Blast on Lucario to knock out. Floor Cannon. We're going to Terra Fairy now because I believe he's going to go for Rage Fist. If we don't... Oh, man. If we... Because if we get Rage Fisted, I think we're screwed. Okay, here we go. Terra Fairy. Floor Cannon. The Eject Pack is going to proc. I don't know how I feel about that, but it's okay. Because we're going to do it. This is going to be it. This is going to be the run. It doesn't matter. We got the KO. I think we might have, because Annihilate is a bulky boy. I think we might have needed Terastallize. I cannot believe the generation that had the least amount of love from me, the least amount of confidence in me is going to go the distance. Because who do we have left? We want to sleep powder someone? Sure, why not? Let's just sleep powder someone, Vivian. Maybe you can take the KO and I can chat my friend in my Discord server and be like, oh yeah, they took care of everybody. No! Your Hawlucha is faster, isn't it? I think we're just gonna go for all the marbles. We got the Focus Sash. You're gonna use Brave Bird. Okay. We're gonna Sleep Powder you. This is gonna be your first guaranteed turn of sleep, so this actually works out pretty good. Okay, great. So you're gonna go to sleep. I need to put down that you have Brave Bird. Flying move, guaranteed turn of Brave Bird. Okay, so this is why this is like really good, okay? Because you haven't taken your first turn of sleep yet. This is going to be your first turn of sleep. First guaranteed turn of sleep. I'm going to get off a Quiver Dance. And we're going to get our special attack raised, our special defense raised, and our speed. The special defense doesn't necessarily matter because we only have 1 HP left. But now this is going to mean we're going to outspeed them. We don't even have to risk a turn of sleep. And it's going to KO them. Dude, it couldn't have worked out any better. And his name is John Cena. Totally right. Okay, Scrafty. So Scrafty likes to set up Reflect. You probably go for the KO, but I'm just gonna go for the Hurricane. Maybe I should have Sleep Powdered first. Maybe that's always optimal. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Dude, how many KOs has Vivian had? It doesn't matter. We win. All right. I'm scared that this thing, they learn from like Wolf Glick and that they have the safety goggles. So I didn't want to go for Sleep Powder. No way. I can't believe that. Who thought that Gen 6 would have taken it the distance? And without Chestnut for the majority of the run, without Goodra for the majority of the run, no ground type, no electric type, no Tyrantrum. That's insane. Yeah, I modified it, but that was my first time completing it. Only took till attempt 7. She can't even believe it either. Look at her face. Look at her. She's still talking to herself. Oh. Bro, why is instant non-intimidate? Yeah, I don't like that either. David, hey, make instant intimidate. All right. Rogue, you ready for this? All right, so we need, and anyways, whenever I, just like a side note, whenever I face the Blueberry Academy at the end, I never count that as part of the Nuzlocke because it's just too much. I would never have anything or anybody to go against, you know, like I have a team of 3 to go against Crispin right now. Like that's not fun. Okay, so I think I need a date skip. System date. All right. BB League, yeah, we're doing the BB League, don't worry. Okay, so we've done you a couple times. Kieran, we at least have people. Serrano, okay, so we don't have, it's empty. Crispin and Lacey, we have no idea what's going on here. All right, this is the cover at Pokemon Compass. Do I have Scarlet? I do have Scarlet and I have Violet. I have both. I pretty much mod on Violet because I like riding Miraidon better. I think it just like looks cooler. Scarlet is like my regular gameplay. All right, who do we got? Oh, the both are there. Okay, so Yeah, we're gonna use the 6 most iconic Pokemon, I think. And I'm sorry, Talonflame, we already have a fire type. So this is what the team we're gonna be. So we're gonna be going against a fire type. Wow, dude, this is not good. All right. Let's see what happens. We got 2 more battles left. Let's see Chestnut in action. Do you have Compass on Scarlet? I do not have Compass on Scarlet, just in case I want to, you know, do something on it, I guess. I figure like it's probably going to be the same thing on Violet and Scarlet and Violet. Okay, Colossal and Toucanon? What the world, bro? Toucanon. How does that make any sense? Oh, because you heated up your beak? Yeah, so we're just gonna Water Shuriken you. You probably have the Steam Engine ability or whatever. And I think I'm just gonna... You know what? I think I'm gonna Iron Defense first. No, I need to get damage off. Because you're probably gonna use Beak Blast. You're not using Beak Blast? Dude, no. Is that the weakness policy? I'm probably screwing up. The Absorb Bulb, actually. Interesting. So just... Okay. I need a 5-hitter, dude. You've never given me 5 hits as of yet. Give me 5 hits. Alright, perfect. Dude, I wonder if Greninja's about to get bullet seeded. Because doesn't Toucanon get Skill Link? Okay. Respectable damage. Brave Bird. Did you see a KO? That's why? You did. Gosh darn it, that stupid bird, bro. He's gonna taunt me. Look at him. Toucan Sam just taunting me. Oh, I killed him. Why is it not black? Okay. And then your hold item was the Absorb Bulb, interestingly. Alright, well, I guess we'll fight fire with fire. Literally. Okay. Blaziken? Who else? Cinderace? Dude, this is a sick team. This is a really sick team. Blaziken, Cinderace. Cinderace should have been fire electric. Okay, so Delphox, we're going to Psy Strike you. What is your Terrasilize? A bug? That wouldn't be good. Dynamax Cannon you. Alright. Pyro Ball. You dirty dog. Alright, the Psy Strike should take you out though, right? Perfect. And then how much is the Dynamax Cannon going to do? He has to have Skelly here. I wonder if he's going to have Magmortar right now. Good thing I didn't Terrasilize with the bug type. Okay, that does quite a bit. And that's the leftovers property. Look at that dude jumping in the background. Scovillain. Okay. So, Cinderace showed me Pyro Ball. And then there's also Scovillain. I'll fix that later. Okay. So he's probably gonna... Alright. So I guess I'm gonna overheat and switch, but I bet he's gonna Pyro Ball me again. Bro, nobody can take a Pyro Ball. I should have used Iron Defense. I think I'm screwed. Yep. It's not a Nuzlocke anymore, but it doesn't make it mean it feels good. Alright. Dang, that did not KO. That's crazy. Man, I was going to switch into Chestnut and then Terrasilize into the rock type. I don't know what they're going to use, but hopefully it's a special move because Sylveon is trained in their special defense. And if that's true, then you can Sunny Day. Okay. Chestnut. We're gonna Terrasilize into Rock type then. Alright, so Sylveon is going to use Blood Moon. You know what? What if you Vacuum Waved? I think that might KO you, and I think that might Drain Punch might KO you. Oh, you withdraw! You stupid jackwagon. Why? Talonflame? How did you know? How did you know what I was going to do? Okay. But they probably wanted to use Brave Bird on me, and it's good that I didn't Terrasilize yet. Vacuum Wave, how much is this going to do? Okay. Could be worse, could be better. Okay, so he's going to Terrasilize Talonflame for sure. Do you think he sticks with the Terra Fire? Cinderace be like... okay, so I think I'm going to stick with the Vacuum Wave. And then I'm going to do... Terra Rock Bulk Up. And then go for like a... Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Alright, so he has Talonflame, I need to write that down. I think that's all I found out. Terra Flying, so you're definitely using Brave Bird then. So it's a good thing that I did Terra Rock. So that means Horn Leech and Drain Punch are not going to be very effective. Neither is Vacuum Wave. I would have preferred Terra Fire, Flare Blitz. No Skelly. It doesn't look like Skelly's going to be here. Okay, so it's good news that the Vacuum Wave picked up the KO. And then, yeah, Brave Bird. Okay, so Terra Flying, Brave Bird, huh? I'm going to Blood Moon you. And yeah, Bulk Up. I think I might actually just Rage Fist. I'm gonna Blood Moon and Rage Fist, and I think that's gonna KO you. Flare Blitz, probably into Sylveon if I had to bet. Dang, that was so much damage, and you got the burn, but it doesn't matter because the double up is gonna finish you. Maybe this finishes you. It did. It did. Whew. Alright, one more battle. This is a long stream. It's almost 4 hours. Wow. Yeah, I'd hide myself too, man. That was kind of rough. I don't even know what team you're going to have. Okay, so that was Talonflame. Terra Flying. And then you had Brave Bird and Flare Blitz. Dope. Alright. Now it's time for Lacey. I have no idea what Lacey has in store for us. But we're going to lead the same way. Yeah, let's battle. Lord West 111. Clavel had Skeledirge. I don't know if you were there for that one, but I think every starter was represented. Charizard was represented by Mela of Team Star. Yeah, I think everyone was. Oh, Typhlosion wasn't. Well, maybe they will be. Okay, so Excadrill's out first. That's interesting. I don't love that, but I guess I'm gonna Water Shuriken you and see where it goes. And I'm also going to double up into you. I'm just going to think that whatever you use isn't going to KO me. So Water Shuriken has priority. I should have made Goodra on the other side. Alright, dude. Give me 5 hits and a crit. Give me 5 hits. Oh, you got the crit. Now give me 5 hits. Give me 5 hits. Alright. So that was a pretty scary threat against a Goodra. But now I'm body pressing into... the Whimsicott, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Mimikyu for Lacey, please? I hope so. Or Primarina. That's my favorite. Cotton Spore. What does this do? Speed Balls? Yeah, I should have been tackling better. So they don't have Prankster now. Primarina. Ask and you shall receive. Okay. So let's go to Lacey. So there's Excadrill, there was. There's, so this is not Moldbreaker. This is not Prankster. This is Whimsicott. This is Primarina. And what was that move? Cotton Spore? Something weird like that? Okay. Alright, so Greninja, you're probably dead to something, so let's just U-turn. And then I think Primarina's a bigger threat to start targeting down. Dazzling Gleam, you're faster because of the Cotton Spore! Oh, we got a crit though, we survived. Okay. So you gotta think that they're gonna be using a fairy move. Yeah. Moonblast. We resist that. Of course. Now the eject pack's gonna proc. But this might be a good thing, because I think I might switch into Chestnut. And I'm gonna Horn Leech. Probably. Do we think a Horn Leech KOs? I think we're gonna find out. The leftovers dropping. Okay. So we found out that there's Dazzling Gleam. And we also found out that there's Moonblast. Okay, so I think I'm gonna Horn Leech because I think Primarina's physical defense is disappointing, and then we're gonna Tachyon Cutter this thing. I think I should have Terrasilize in the Rock type because I'm gonna hit with a pretty strong Dazzling Gleam, but I just didn't want to draw my cards yet. Yeah. Wow, dude, that wasn't even a crit. Whimsicott is not even like good. They're not even strong. WTF nail Primarina? Yeah, I don't understand that. You're gonna update types? Yeah, oh yeah, I will. I just didn't want to do it in front of everybody. I feel like that's like a side activity. But yeah, definitely will. Zangoose? Okay, and Granbull. Now my concern is that Zangoose has a poison move. So I think this is where I gotta do something. But I'm also concerned that Granbulls can be going for like Earthquake, but I think this is the time to Iron Defense now. So we want to Terrasilize into the Rock type now to, I'm hoping, prevent something from hurting us. And then Drain Punch, I'm just really hoping. We didn't see Intimidate on Granbull, did we? Drain Punch, yes, perfect. We get the one shot on Zangoose. And I think, oh, it's because it's a crit. That's got to be it. Big Root, how much do we get back? That's a ton of HP back. So I think we might have planned this in a way to pin Lacey on their last Pokemon. Perfect. Oh wait, I'm not attacking. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should have attacked. Because now, if they do have Earthquake, it's going to hurt a lot. But at least they don't have extra... Clefable! I'm just got a really good Pokemon with the Focus Sash. That is true. I guess I was only talking about their offensive prowess. Zangoose, Granbull. This is also not Intimidate. And then this is going to be Clefable. And this was Play Rough. Okay. So, Chestnut, I think we need to go for a Horn Leech. I think your defenses might be bad. I'm hoping so. And we're just going to go for a Tachyon Cutter. Alright, hopefully. Let's do this. We can use Endeavor. Endeavor is a really good technique. I saw Wolf do that. Encore, Endeavor. Wolf using Encore on Screamtail and Whimsicott is the only reason why I put Encore on Hawlucha. And it worked. It worked out pretty well. I relied more on status moves this time, and it really like paved the way. And his annoying tailwind totally. That did nothing! How is that possible? Terra Poison? Moonblast on who? The knot goes down, bro. I mean, good thing I didn't target for Fable with Horn Leech or Drain Punch. It would have done nothing, but dang, dude. Use Earthquake against your own teammate? I knew you had Earthquake. What are you doing? What was that strategy? Alright, so Terra Poison, Moonblast, and Earthquake. Chestnut roasting on it with fire. Right? Okay, so Grand Bull also had Earthquake. And then you had Moonblast. And then your Terra Poison. That threw me for a loop. Okay, and then I think I'm just gonna use Delphox. John, standby. Standby for what? Or what do you mean by standby? I think I'm gonna go for Overheat and then Tachyon Cutter. And if you use Earthquake, I think this KOs in the first place. It doesn't. Dude, is Granbull tankier than I thought? Why are they so good? Earthquake, I think this KOs my Delphox. Yeah, but then Tachyon Cutter's gonna hit a KO. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either. The team I want you to take Gauntlet is almost. Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. Dang, what a... What a stream. Thanks for joining, everybody. I'll stand by... Oh, you're done? Where is it? Oh, you're gonna send it? Your G1. It did. Oh, man. That was a good one. Good stream. Alright. And I love this music. And I love that Skarmory is in here and they got a Mega Evolution. Cryogonal did not. I hope there's going to be more Pokemon added to Legends EA. Where's the team that you wanted to send, Lord Wes? Moonblast. Yeah. Yeah. There was Dazzling Gleam, I saw. You. Cotton Spore. I don't even know what type of move that is. Can I see Kieran's team? Yeah, if you want to. Kieran. That's Drayton. Here's Kieran. I have like no information because I just swept him hard, I guess. But Raging Bolt, Hisui, and Arcanine. Politoed without Drizzle, which I think is odd. David Abe, don't do that. Iron Boulder, Hydrapple, and then Yan Parapsychic Yanmega. Honestly, the old team is better. I will not lie. Earthquake. Yeah, what kind of move is Cotton Spore? Honestly, not familiar. Like, it just never comes up. So it's a grass type move. It's right here. Okay, insert. Just a little bit smaller. Insert image in the cell. I want it to be Whimsicott. How is Whimsicott not found? I've never used a Whimsicott before. Did I spell it wrong? Here you go, Pokepaste. How do I do that? Whimsicott. I must have spelled something wrong. Okay, let's see if I can HTTP. I can't copy the link, I'm sorry. Maybe I can go to my Twitch chat. Oh, there it is. Let's see if I can put it over here. Can you see this? Oh, you can. Ooh, Blastoise. Anger Shell, Blastoise. Flash Cannon, Hydro Cannon, Make It Rain, Water Pulse. What's with the loaded dice if we don't have those things? But that's sick. I like the 252 every. I do make the stats legal. What is this? Adaptability, safety, wave crash, bounce. Wow. I would rather give it Brave Bird and Rockhead. Shadow Claw, Shadow Sneak, Sandstream, Drill Run, Metal Claw, Hyper Drill, Earthquake. That should be a move they should know. Reuniclus, No Guard, Psycho Boost, Malignant Chain, Dazzling Gleam. Oh my goodness, this is insane. Is it possible you can make all of this a reality? Yeah, this will be the first one I do after I know what the generation. Iron Fist, Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, Fire Punch. The punching mod. You should have given him the punching club. Oh, and Jet Punch or something. And then Rocky Helmet, Intimidate. Yeah, they should definitely have Intimidate. Crunch, Sacred Fire, Terror Blast, Comeuppance, Houndoom will be our ace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, I'll do this. Why not? Why not? That's funny. Well, thank you for the stream, guys. Thanks for like hanging out with me. It was a lot of fun. I'm gonna stream again tomorrow, probably. Either tomorrow or Monday for sure. I'm not sure. I'm gonna get back into my Legends Day, and I was like, I have like plans for that video. I have some ads I'm gonna be promoting in it for the first time ever. I'm like doing the thing, you know. So I'm pretty happy about that. I gotta finish the Nuzlocke so I can have time to edit. You know, I'm a little sweaty too. Pit stain. You can see it. Sorry. All right. Well.